Hi, welcome to DaTreeHouse Podcast. I'm your host, Smokey, and he is...
Rubber Ducky.
And he is...
Dojira.
Okay, we're going to start off this one with Rubber Ducky. Go ahead.
So, the Pokemon Go update happened a while ago.
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Where they added a raid to the thing. Which, by the way, you fucking lied to me, now that I think about it. You told me you could hold multiple raid passes at once.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
I have 2 premium raid passes right now.
Those are premium raid
No,
passes.
they're technically raid passes.
But not the...
No, you did
No, you told me raid
clarify.
passes. You told me raid passes.
Yeah,
there's 2
different kinds.
Yes, but you told me you could have multiples. So you could go to a gym, get the raid pass,
and
then not use it,
and go
to the gym the next day and get another raid pass.
I said that was my theory.
No, that was what you said that you could do because you had done it.
No, I said like I went to the gym, did the raid, used my raid pass, so I can get another one the same day if I did not claim it that day.
That's not the way you said
What
it.
is the difference between a raid pass and a premium raid pass?
That I don't know.
I don't fucking know either.
Okay.
All I know is there's if you have level 20 now, because before it was like level 28, now they lowered to level 20.
Yeah.
It was if you're level 20, you can go to any gym, do the spitter because it's now a Pokestop.
Yeah.
You can get a free raid
Which
pass,
is great.
and you join a league of people who just want to take down fucking high level shit. But as I found out, as a level 25, I could take down a level 3 fucking raid boss by myself.
You know what I took down? Level 2 fucking Magikarp. Man, that was
Level
tough
2?
battle.
The fact that it wasn't 1? That's crazy.
I took down level 2 fucking Magikarp.
That's badass.
Man, was that a tough battle. Fucking splashing left and right.
Man.
It dodged my hyper beam. No!
I just busted out my weak ass Jolteon. But,
Pin missile! What?
bitch ass thunder actually.
For Magikarp, it was like one of the weirdest things in the world too. I always get like level 4, level 3, fucking level 2, wherever the fuck I work. I will always get fucking Crocodile. I want a Quilava, damn it! I'm tired of your shit.
Oh, you know what I have?
I got Quilava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep finding wild Bayleafs though. I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, fuck you.
I find them wild.
I have 1 wild Bayleaf, but I want more Bayleafs.
I find them wild for where I work. There's like maybe in theory a 4 uncommon spawn area around where I work, but I keep finding them. I don't care. You can trick or treat it. Still don't fucking care. I want a Quilava.
I got a Quilava when I went to LA to watch the new Planet of the Apes, which is a great movie, by the way. But yeah, Quilava was like a level 15,000 when I was fighting it.
Bayleaf frequently is the boss in the mornings when the raid shows up.
At where you were working?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
usually fucking Bayleaf, Crocodile, and this one gym
man,
is always muck.
If the
Yep,
mic,
every day I was there,
if the mic wasn't in front of me, I would spit out my drink right now.
Why?
Because I want a fucking crocodile. I have a crocodile, but I want more. I want for alligator. Damn it,
Dude,
I want a
where
Ferrari.
I'm at, like where I work, nobody gives a shit if you just walk off property. Like, where's he going? Oh, he's gonna go get the gym real quick. Like, no, everybody knows. Everybody plays. Like, they don't bat 2 eyelashes. There's one gym at one corner. Like, let's just say 2 houses over. There's another fucking gym right there.
Mm-hmm.
I can stand in the middle and claim both of them.
That's great.
See, but
the sad part is, I keep getting fucking crocodiles. I am so pissed off.
The sad part? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I hate crocodiles. I want Quilava.
How dare you?
I want some crocodiles. I fucking love
Crocodiles are cool.
Crocodile looks okay-ish. For
alligator, he looks like
He's
a beast.
amazing.
Dude, somebody
He can sumo.
Somebody claimed the gym where I work. He put in a Triflosion. I was like, "Oh, dude, I gotta find this guy. I found out it was a fucking spoofer."
What does that mean?
That means he's like it's somewhere else in the United States or in the world. And
Fuck.
Spawns in.
Also,
the only reason I know he's a spoofer is because the location of the gym. You have to be in front of a camera, or like the area is surrounded by cameras, and there's nobody in there except for me. You have to be in here.
That's because he's a ninja.
Even on the edge of the fucking property, you have to be on camera. Nobody's gonna be able to get there. It's like, fucking spoofer. Well, it's a Triflosion. I can't be as mad, you know. Fucking, I want him. Fucking badass.
I haven't heard of a Triflosion.
Cyndaquil's last evolution.
But I got a question for you.
It's Typhlosion, damn it.
Yeah, it's Typhlosion.
Have you never seen one with like the fucking Muay Thai headband just like ready to box and shit?
No, I have not. He said a Triflosion.
Typhlosion. You know exactly what the fuck I mean.
You said Typhlosion twice.
You heard me, fucker.
I've heard it both ways because both ways are the exact same way. But I was checking my Pokedex earlier today, and just to see like what I have, like all the new gens and like what Pokemon I'm still missing. I'm still missing that fucking Kabutops, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
You are?
Yes,
dude. If you can get a bunch of Kabutos, give them like the yellow fucking pineapples.
fuck no. If I get the yellow pineapples and I see a Chansey, I'm gonna use that on the Chansey.
Oh,
You
smart.
walk a Chansey, damn it!
Bullshit.
Is it 5K?
My starter
Is a Chansey 5K?
I don't know. All I know
I have a Chansey right now.
All I know
but I'm
is
working
that
on Gassy.
my
I want a
starter
Gengar, bitch.
Squirtle,
You still
not
don't have
Wartortle,
one?
No.
is my walking buddy, and I will never change it because he is my walking buddy.
My walking buddy's a Gassy. I want a Gengar.
Fuck that. You should have gone to the park when it was a Ghastly spawn.
It technically is an uncommon area, but it's still more frequent than usual.
Yeah.
I think they should change the walking a little bit, just so you can get some more candies for walking that much.
No.
True.
No.
'Cause
You cannot do that. Just because like people will get Chanseys, have it 2K, and just like have a shitload of blessies all over the goddamn area.
No. I think he means like the Pokemon that you have as your partner, like walking with you, instead of like one candy every 3
kilometers.
Make it like 3 candy every 5K or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Because one of my shifts, because
You patrol.
I had to walk back and forth just to keep myself occupied for like 9 hours straight. I had, I think, 4 5K eggs and 2 4K eggs. Two 2K eggs. And Squirtle fucking found barely like, what, 6 candies?
Yeah.
That's like almost 30 kilometers of walking, and he barely finds like 3 or 6 or whatever.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Did you get the Eevee thing though?
The naming them and the evolve?
No. Apparently, if you walk an Eevee for 10K, or like in standard Eevee, it'll just be like next to you. If you walk it for 10K, it'll trust you and be like Pikachu and be on your shoulder.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Because Squirtle's gonna be my buddy right there.
Mine's my Charmander.
Do you guys remember
I would've switched to
ever
Semi-Pro.
encountering a Kangaskhan?
Here?
No, not here, no.
Somehow,
They're native to Australia.
Somehow, I've encountered one, and I don't exactly remember where.
That's
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No. I can go to a gym and apparently I encountered a Kangaskhan.
That might have been it.
Because like there's a Mr. Mime down the fucking street in a
Yeah,
gym.
you probably won't find it in the wild.
No, I didn't find it in the wild. It's my Pokédex says that I've seen it.
Then it's probably a gym.
Yeah. Dude,
That tripped me out because I was like, when the fuck did I see a Kangaskhan?
if you ever saw a Kangaskhan, I'm pretty sure like you use berries, you use fucking Ultra Balls, do every fucking
Whatever
thing
you can.
to catch it.
Fuck yeah, I would. I'd prefer to travel to Japan for a Farfetch'd though, but you know, whatever.
Or is it just Japan or any part of Asia?
Yeah,
It's Japan specifically.
I'm looking at my
What the
Pokedex
hell?
right now. I've seen one Kangaskhan, and I did not catch it. I did not leave, but it's still registered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gym.
That's like whatever.
Look right here.
I don't even remember where I
I'm
would
pretty
have
sure
seen
you
it.
guys have never seen a Mr. Mime, but apparently I've seen a Mr. Mime from the gym down the street.
What the
Because I
hell?
literally just looked it up.
Oh. But the one thing that I did like about the gym though, it was a blue gym one of the nights, and it's like all these fucking like 3,000 Blissey and like 2,800 Dragonite and fucking Snorlax.
That's not too bad. You can still kill
And
them.
then whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. But I can't be on my shift and just busting out my phone doing that. But
A, B on my shift. What?
whatever. But as I pull it out because like I'm checking my eggs as I'm like walking here and there, and then I noticed like, oh, that blue gym has been losing a lot of hearts recently. I wonder why. And then like I put my phone away, and then I have one of those with the Pikachu with the ash hat.
Pikachu, the anniversary thing.
Apparently, you can also get a Pichu with the ash hat somehow.
I want one.
That'd be cute as hell.
Yeah, I'm never gonna involve that shit.
I mean, you can, and then turn it into like a Raichu.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, but then you're not gonna get the Raichu with the Santa hat. I caught it.
Oh, so what? It's just this fucking Santa hat. I don't give a shit about Pikachu. I'm more of a Squirtle.
I need more Quillavas!
They put out an event with fucking Squirtles with
Fuck, you have
sunglasses. That will be my new starter. I don't care if I catch a level 10 CP fucking Squirtle, but if it's a Squirtle level CP 10 with the sunglasses,
Wait, no,
Circular or pointy?
There you go.
pointy
There you go.
ones.
I was like, you have to clarify which sunglasses.
with the pointy ones, that one will be my new starter.
Alright, but you would collect more if they have circle ones just to be a squad.
Yes, I will have at least 4 with the little circulars and then 1 with the thing.
For some reason, I can see you going into a fucking gym, Squirtle Squad, the one with the pointy ones, and the rest of them like bull fucking things. Like, hold on, guys, I got this. My Squirtle Squad will handle this. They're like fucking 3K, just ready to take shit down.
I mean, I did do that in Pokemon Blue. I actually did get 6 Squirtles and raised them all to level 100. And then I gave them all fucking Surf because I ran out of TM very quickly.
What a shocker.
Yeah. But like, I see this blue gym, and it's like, it's going down, and it's, there's definitely somebody just kicking its ass.
Woo!
And then, like, he gets to the last Pokemon. He knocks all the Pokemon off. He gets to the last Pokemon, which I think is a Blissey. And it's down to, like, 2,200 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Blissey.
And then, like, I'm thinking, oh, he'll probably... if it's a yellow gym, he's by himself, and I could take it over pretty quickly.
Fuck yellow.
If it's a red gym, awesome. He'll take it over, and then I can just drop my Pokemon in very easily. Gets to the last bit of Blissey, where she's got, like, a little bit of hearts, and then I check my phone, I was like, in half an hour... Blissey's still alive. How the fuck is that still happening? And then I check like 20 minutes later, like, how the fuck is Blissey still alive? I'm assuming he used all of his goddamn health items to take down the fucking gym.
That's just like the first week of Pokemon Go. Remember, I took over the gym by my house, and apparently, like, like it was like losing. It was losing. I was at the number 1 spot with like a 500 fucking.
Oh, and he was trying to take your gym.
He was trying to take my gym down. It was like the old process where you have to like do the ladder match bullshit.
Yeah.
And he was just like tackling. I think he was like,
I was there for that.
Yeah, it was a war of nutrition. We're like, wait, he's like, is he gonna take it?
Did you say a war of nutrition?
Yeah. He ran out of shit. He couldn't claim shit for 3 fucking days. I did though.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It was like, I know who it was too. He was a blue player.
Probably on accident.
I would just say so.
I'm pretty sure he ran out of shit because
given his history,
it was like a level 10. Shut up! It's a level 10 gym.
Triflosion.
Yeah, level 10 gym. He knocked it down to 1, and I was the only one there. I was the only like last person there. He gave up. I don't know. I couldn't find him.
Potato.
Are you two done yet?
Jeff.
That's me.
You also Jeff and Jeff.
That's Geoff.
Fucking dumbasses. Should I even edit that in or out?
You can leave it in. I don't care.
Leave it.
Because we're making fun of you.
But yeah, dude. It was like for 3 days I didn't leave. Nobody added shit in. I was just there alone.
Which sucks.
At some point, like I still remember the Newport one where we're just like, all right, we're gonna claim the gym. Level 10 Magikarp, go. We claim the gym as ours.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that was fun.
Newport Beach, good times.
Although I like the whole thing what people do now, where
level 13 Charmander,
they try to do like a themed gyms. Because in the one where I took over after that guy spent all this fucking shit, I put in a Jolteon, and then like half an hour later there's an Espeon, and then like hour later there's a fucking Flareon. Like by the time like the morning shift ends, there's a fucking Eevee and a fucking Vaporeon in there as well.
That's
it's like
cool.
Alright, fucking Eevee family in there for some stupid reason.
That's cool.
The thing that pissed me off was some dude put in a fucking level 10 CP Rattata in one of the gyms. Yeah,
I see a lot of people just drop in their fucking weak ass shit, which I guess benefits them, but it's like, how does nobody take these Pokemon out real quick?
It's what was it? Since they're the last ones, we have to go through all the people who have seniority first. If you're the first one there, you're the first one they battle. If you're the last one to put shit in, you're the last one they'll fight.
Oh, okay.
It annoys the shit out of me. We have to go through all the fucking buff guys to knock out this fucker. We still have to fight him 3 fucking times.
That makes sense, because I'm always wondering, like, how the shit is this weak-ass CP Pidgey still in this fucking gym? When there was a Rhydon that was like 27, he's already knocked the fuck out. There's a Blissey, there's always a fucking Blissey.
There's always a fucking Blissey.
It's like there's an Arcanine that was like 2200, already knocked the fuck out. But that like 800 Pidgey is still in there. How?
It apparently is a strategy where it's like you don't waste all your good Pokemon, but you get the benefits of having a gym.
Pretty much.
I mean,
you get your coins, you're done.
I put in my best Pokemon, which is not saying much because my best is like 1700-ish.
Yeah, that's depressing. Oh wait, you're level 20, right?
And like 22, I think, or 23.
Because like I'm 25 now, or close to 26 now. It's like the highest one I have is like fucking 22k or 2200.
Which one is it?
2200.
What Pokemon is it?
Vaporeon.
Okay.
I could like.
Why the fuck is there a Rhydon up here that's like 3k? I can easily take that down, dude. Don't worry about it.
I could easily get like my Pokemon up to like that kind of stature.
Yeah.
But I want to catch, because I've just been catching everything that I see, specifically so I can get the Stardust, so that I can hopefully grab some Blisseys or Chanseys and evolve that shit, and then put that in the gym.
Don't forget the pineapples.
And the pineapples, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to spend it on that kind of shit, or like a Snorlax, like a high level Snorlax, so I can like level it up and shit. Like, there's no point in spending it on a fucking Vaporeon when Vaporeon's not top dog anymore. Mm-hmm. It's all Blisseys right now.
Unfortunately.
You're not going to find them anymore. The only reason why I have a Chansey... I have a Larvitar, though.
I don't have any of them. This fucking sucks.
The sad part is, it goes into my theory of maybe the shit you put in the gym kind of affects the area that it controls. Because, like, the only reason I have a Larvitar is because I checked the gym where I work. I checked the gym. It's like, why the fuck is there a Tyranitar? Whatever. There's only one Larvitar and it spawns. I was lucky enough to catch it with the fucking pine cone. It's like, it's never spawned ever again. I put in a Ghastly in there, or a Haunter in there, at night. Apparently, another fucking horde of Ghastly spawns. Like, I don't think that's how it should ever work. But I don't know for sure anymore.
I don't think it does, because at the place where I was working, there was fucking Blissies left and right on all 3 gyms there, every single time, regardless of who had the gym. There was always a Blissey. There was always a Tyranitar. There was always an Arcanine. There was usually my Jolteon. One of my Jolteons. And then a few assortments of other random things. But no Arcanine ever spawned there. There were Growlithe there, but there were Growlithe, like, even if there was no Arcanine in a gym.
That's technically like a high spawn rate.
Yeah, they were just Growlithe.
They're pretty common for some reason.
Yeah. They spawn, like, away from the gym, like, when you're walking up to it still, and, like, around the gym itself. But there was no Blissey, there was no Pupitar, there was no, Rhydon, because for some reason a lot of people put Rhydons in there.
It's one of the raid bosses now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's easy. No, it still has the same theory, but not spawns at our gym, but the gym next to you. That's not your color.
So what if I go to your gym and I drop in a Pseudo-Wudo?
That's across the sad part is there's like 4 or 5 gyms where I work. I put up a Ghastly. I know for sure there's another Ghastly somewhere. Usually there's always a Sudowoodo, a Blissey, or a Tyranitar at the 2 fucking gyms like next door. Apparently they fucking spawn Sudowoodos where I work a bunch. Like, okay, let's just knock this gym out. I'm gonna claim it as mine.
I should go to where you work.
All I have is common shit.
What if I drop in...
You're my same team. It doesn't work that way. I'm assuming maybe it affects the team or the gym next to you, whatever territory that controls. It affects their spawn rate, not yours.
I don't know.
I don't know. It feels weird.
I haven't seen the updated like the
patch notes.
The patch notes for the past pretty much 8 months, more or less. So who fucking knows? But
D23 was pretty recent. Unless you have something else to say.
Yes, it involves D23.
Okay, I was gonna say D23 was pretty recent. It literally just ended, and Rubber Ducky and Dojiro, just worked it, and Rubber Ducky had a story.
Yes. So at the convention center, I usually like working night shifts.
Right.
Because during these night shifts, you show up and they're like, all right, this is your post. You can go ahead and sit down, be on your phone. Who gives a shit? Watch Netflix, listen to music, watch movies. Who cares? Once 6 o'clock rolls around, then you got to stand up. But then it's like you got pretty much 7 hours or so
to sit down.
Just sit down and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much prime time to catch up on Netflix shit, which I always end up doing. That's how I caught up on The Flash.
Plus, Rubber Ducky is like a night owl, so...
That's true. So then, about a week or so prior, like a couple of days before the event started, I think it was like the Friday before like Monday when they started doing all the rolling in, like moving in shit. I got a call from like our scheduling guy, and he's like, "Oh, hey, would you like to work this event?" I was like, "Sure, awesome." And I told him, "Go ahead and put me down for the night shifts because I'm expecting to work the night shift, and I'll be able to sit on my ass and just do fuck all." Because because he called me, the reason he called me was because they had a cancellation that night, and he asked if I could just go, and I said, "Yeah, sure." And then he asked me, he's like, "Hey, do you want to work like the rest of the show as well?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, put me for the night shift." So I've already been trained to that. I'm gonna go to the night shift. I'm gonna have my little sandwich, and I'm just gonna be there with my battery packs and just watch Netflix.
Shit! But this wasn't like that, was it?
This was not fucking like that. I showed up the first shift, and they were like, "All right, because we were like contracted out by somebody else, and the guy that was like kind of keeping an eye on us, including our supervisors, he was an asshole. He was quite an asshole. He did not want us to sit the fuck down. Mm-hmm. He wanted us to stand at attention the whole fucking night, and I was like, fuck.
The guy running D23, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did he have an accent?
I don't think so. It was a white dude.
Did he have red hair?
I'm colorblind.
Okay, that's right. Well, the guy
did he have gray hair?
Guy who had red hair was during the daytime. He wasn't an asshole, but I was wondering if he was the same person. That's it.
He got off at 6.
Okay, then never mind. I never met him.
Yeah. Because he worked like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is what he told me.
Okay, so he was an asshole.
He was an asshole. The first night, definitely. Second night, he kind of like eased off a little bit, but we still had to stand at attention, even though I kind of cheated and sat down anyway. Because they put me in Hall D. No one ever goes to Hall D.
Nope.
No one ever does.
Were you in the lobby or inside?
Yeah, I was in the lobby.
Okay.
Which is... I was right outside the big panel room where I overheard the Avengers trailer and all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. But so as soon as I worked that first shift and they tell me, oh, you're not allowed to sit down because Disney wants like everything to be professional, even though there's nobody fucking here right now.
Yeah, Disney's like that.
Yeah, even the fucking convention staff that work for the convention, they don't work at all for Disney. They were bitching it to me. They're like, yeah. We always hate it when Disney shows up because we gotta fucking follow the rules and shit.
To be fair, for Disney, I have heard of people getting fired for not smiling enough.
I would believe
These
it.
are former Disney
employees.
employees.
I would fucking believe it, honestly.
Sure.
I was let go for not smiling enough. Like
I would get
fired.
fired.
I work at a Tower of Terror. If I smile, it's not gonna work for the theme.
Creepy. But I mean, I could believe it. I would definitely get fired because I barely ever smile. But yeah, I got fucked over because of that. But then I turned it into I had looked at the silver lining, which was, if I have to stand at attention, then I'm going to walk between here and over there while Pokemon Go is active, and I'm going to hatch a fuck ton of eggs.
I see.
Which ended up helping me out. But the one thing I did not know going in was that apparently you need a guard card to work this event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, about that, you and me both applied for a guard card about a month ago, like right at the same time.
Around the same time, yeah. You did like right after me.
I did it like 2 days. I finished all my paperwork like literally like 2 days after you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. And for whatever reason, mine still hadn't arrived in the mail. I didn't think anything of it.
How often do you check the mail?
Once every 6 months.
Okay, and how often do your parents or brother actually give you your mail, if you have any?
Whenever I get any.
Okay, so they're good about giving you mail. Do you have
They
any?
just put it over there in that little like mail slot where everyone has their own little slot.
Do you check that mail slot every 6 months?
Because they mix shit up all the time.
Oh,
and I get a lot of spam about fucking like, oh, sign up for our Discover It card. Sign up for our... Oh, Jesus Christ. Sign up for our, like, whatever credit card. Sign up for... You've been... Like, we're offering you this upgrade to the gold card. And it's like...
So, useless shit.
Useless shit. So that's why I don't check the mail. Because nothing really arrives in the mail for me unless it's from Amazon.
Side note, I just showed these two a picture of how many eggs I have. I have 8 out of 9 fucking hatcheries going right now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But they are all 10K, right?
2 of them are 10K, the others are 5.
Yeah, they're all
That's
mostly 5, so.
That's a waste.
Dude, I literally just have a bunch of them doing nothing.
Yeah, and that's a waste.
It's like I have 2 10Ks, like whatever, but still, I would like more, but like I don't want to wait another 7 fucking days to get more incubators. I keep getting incubators instead of like the rare shit.
Bastard.
Wait, what?
It's like I got like King's Rock once, like for the evolutionary.
He's saying
stuff.
he keeps getting incubators when he's
Yeah,
busy.
keep getting incubators.
You
instead
do
of, like,
that
evolutionary
the
items.
7-day like streak thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because at your work you have the fucking thing, so you can just do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much every day. I don't have that luxury. But this past 2 weeks, because I knew I was going to be at the convention center, and then we're going to Comic-Con pretty much in 2 days.
You guys are.
I started. You're going to, motherfucker. I started a streak, and the first thing I got was a metal coat, so I can get a Steelix or a Scizor.
I'm getting Caesar. Fuck that.
It's so annoying.
I like him too, but I don't have enough Onyx.
I've done this. I've done this multiple times. If you do the raid bosses, you get rare candy.
Mm-hmm.
You can just give them to any Pokemon and they'll be any rare candy you want.
Which I don't like.
But shut the fuck up.
Because it's
I've
worthless.
I've done this multiple times. All I keep getting are fucking incubators. I don't get any upgrades and shit. I don't have upgrade for Polygon. I don't have fucking Medical. I got 1 King's Rock and all I got is incubators after that. It's starting to piss me the fuck off.
I mean, I would be.
I could use some
perfectly fine with
incubators.
that. I could use some incubators.
I got 8, dude, and I have never used them till now.
I'm
stressing out here, man.
I would still purposely just use those on like 10K eggs only. And because there's no reason to use them on the 5K because you're not going to get anything good.
All right.
I'm still hoping for Magikarp, but go ahead to your story about
Sure.
work.
Yeah, so me and Dojiro here applied for the guard card, me like 2 days right after. And since I didn't apply through like the proper way for the to get scheduled for this whole shift, it was the guy called me and then he asked if I wanted to work for the rest of the show. I said, yeah, sure, whatever. No mention whatsoever that I needed a guard card.
For the day shift only.
For the whole show. Day and night.
Oh, okay.
The whole show. It was just certain nights, because they were understaffed. They're like, you don't need a guard card.
We need people.
We'll let that slide. We'll let it slide.
Okay.
Because the person checking the guard card isn't there. Because apparently during the day, there's actual people going around, like Disney staff going around to security saying, show me your guard card.
I never got checked once.
Yeah, but they were. They were in it. Because I saw they were doing it.
It does help that every day I was there, I was a breaker. So that was cool.
This probably never saw you in the same spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so part of the whole thing was because I have, during Saturday and Sunday, I wanted to get off by like 9-ish or so. Because we record on Saturday usually and we hang out. And then Sunday I have other responsibilities. So he signed me up for Saturday for a Saturday and Sunday for a 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. shift. And so Friday morning when I got off, I went home and it's like, whatever, I got like 4 hours of sleep. Came back at 1 for my 1 to 8 p.m. shift. And they asked for my guard card. I'm like, yeah, it hasn't arrived in the mail. And they're like, oh, that's fine. We can just check it on the computer for the whatever website, the BSIS, whatever website.
That's you said
BSAA website, and they could just check it. And then they do that, and it's like, yeah, yours is pending. Like, what does that mean? It's like, that means you don't have a guard card. It's like,
period. It wasn't sent to you.
So what do I do now? It's like, yeah, you're gonna need to clock out because I had already clocked in. And then they're like, yeah, you can't work. You're gonna need to clock out. I was like, well, shit. What do I do about tomorrow? I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not gonna be working tomorrow.
Is Disney Shift doing this?
No. It's our company telling me this. Our usual people that are like checking us in.
But because Disney's so strict and running the show.
Did you do the mailing process where it's like as soon as they receive it, you have to get notification of it? Because that's what I did, and then like immediately I got fucking approved.
I got an email. I got an email from the company saying, "Hey, everything's been approved. At least on their end, we've submitted all the stuff. The only thing is, it might take a couple of days extra." Because somehow, I don't know how, somehow the paperwork got fucked up and my first name is my last name and my last name is my first name.
For some reason, those got switched. I asked him if he entered it wrong. He says he's never done it before.
Never done that before. And on a Mac, you start putting in your first name where it says like first name.
Autofill?
It just autofills that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's no way I would have gotten that shit wrong.
So it autofills for you?
Yeah, it autofills for me. And it's great. But, they tell me, and then like one of the head supervisors that's there for the show, he like pulls me aside. He's like, I mean, the best thing I could tell you is just show up tonight for the night shift, and we'll just put you on the show. It's like whatever.
Wow.
So I ended up doing that, but that was like I'm supposed to be working these 2 days, and getting like certain amount of hours, but I can't do that anymore because I don't technically have my guard card,
which sucks.
And I have to call them to like ask them like, the fuck is up with my guard card? I need that shit now.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this could have easily been avoided if the guy that called me, I don't even remember his name, if he had told me, oh, this is a guard card shift, I would have told him, I haven't gotten mine yet. So,
was he a scheduling manager or a supervisor?
He definitely wasn't the scheduling guy because it was not the guy that like every time he sends out like, oh, this is the shit that's going on. And
yeah.
His first name is always at the end of it. It wasn't that guy. It was a completely different guy. But yeah, that was just annoying as fuck because I was expecting to work certain hours Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't.
Did you guys look at the posts I sent you? Because apparently there was they're in need of a hotel guard that's willing to do night shift, 10 to 6.
I did not. But what hotel was it?
I have no idea. It just said hotel on there. I didn't really look.
10 p.m. 6 a.m.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like handling drunks. It's gonna be in between of like when bars are
happy.
So like a bouncer.
Yeah. And it's a hotel. You're also. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Deal with homeless, regular guard shit.
That
was
synchronized.
I could see it on the fucking screen. Yeah.
That was kind of the purpose of it.
Mm-hmm. I was just hoping to do mine and have him do it again, but that was even better.
Did you see anything interesting at D23?
Well, while I was at D23, I got to hear a lot of cool shit. Didn't get to see a lot of cool shit, unless it was during the autograph signing. So I'll get to that in a bit. But the first day I was there, like right before the show, it was a Wednesday day, obviously, and they were doing, what's the word I'm looking for? Not setup. Yes, setup, but they were doing something else. They were doing rehearsals, right, for the show they were gonna have coming up, and apparently the first show had to do with Pixar, right?
Yep.
So I'm there Wednesday, they're doing rehearsals, and a bunch of Mexican people with those frilly like dresses come in, and guys with guitars. I don't know what they're called, but it was really cool.
Guitarists.
I don't know.
They're called guitar.
Fucking mariachi. I don't know. They came in.
The mariachi people.
They came in so they can perform for the new movie Coco, the new Pixar movie. And I didn't get to see it, but I got to hear it. But it was really cool.
I was thinking that too. They're here for Coco. Coco?
And when I opened the door to go inside so I can go to my other station.
Palm tree, plane, thing.
Yeah. To go to my other station, like, I heard the music for The Incredibles. Because they had a live orchestra playing that shit, and it was just super cool. And I'm super excited for Incredibles 2 to be coming out.
Yes.
To be coming out.
I
And
haven't heard anything about it, but I would.
you don't want to know anything, do you?
No, but I am excited.
Damn, that would have been my next conversation, but because you don't want to hear about it, I won't do that. But they basically showed, there's footage for it already.
Yep.
At D23 on Friday. That's when they showed it. It was really cool to hear about, because I get to see it myself. And they also had all the Disney princesses there. Not all, but a lot of them.
A lot of the more modern ones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they actually had like the voice of Snow White, because she's like really, really old.
Probably dead.
I don't think she's dead, but I think she's really.
I imagine
really
she'd
old.
be decrepit by now.
Probably decrepit. Probably can't do the voice very well anymore.
And-
but I believe definitely like Aladdin and like the whole cast aside from.
Oh, you mean Jasmine?
Jasmine?
Yeah,
She's still kicking. She still does the voice. She can still sing.
Which
That reminds me. I know somebody who's going to try and be Jasmine for the Disney thing, the live action series. Not the movie, but there's just a performance they do at Disneyland.
Okay, because that's already been casted.
Yeah, they cast the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers.
Yeah, I don't care.
Which unlikely we're gonna get a sequel because it did abysmal in Japan.
But how about in sales on DVD and Blu-ray?
I mean, I ain't buying that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I know the chick who's doing
Thought you
that,
liked
and
it.
apparently I came off as a perv.
I
Exactly where I wanted to be, but apparently she's okay with that.
I mean, as long as she's
You're a
okay with
weirdo.
it.
I'm not. I was going for
As long as she's okay with it, it's all good.
It's weird to me. It's like I'm going off for creep. She's okay with me being creeped. Like, why? What's wrong with you? What should I know?
Here's the thing.
I'm used to being creepy.
You just can't
Here's
help
the thing.
it. You just can't like it when a girl accepts you for who you are, can you?
No.
Here's the
You
thing,
asshole.
Though. Here's the thing. My thoughts on why they're okay with it might be, and you may not like this, might be because they all think you're gay.
I don't care.
Now, are you saying that because you think it's funny?
No, I'm saying that because I know quite a few gay guys who are very much creepy in that kind of way
That
towards
you are.
girls, but the girls are okay with it because they're like, "Oh, he's gay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he just grabs my tits like nothing."
You should test this, Smokey.
You should test this
For science.
God damn it. You're on a fucking roll today. You're heating
Yes.
up.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what goes through my head when you say that you're like overly creepy towards these girls and they're okay with it. Makes me think that these girls think that you're gay.
I don't mind they think I'm gay. I'm not going for them. It's like I'm waiting for like the factor of like what the fuck's wrong with you. I'm waiting for like the child thing. I want a reaction. That's what I live off of. It's like they're like, yeah, okay, whatever.
You want them to be surprised.
Like, what the fuck? Do I have to like physically
Like,
molest
holy
you?
shit, you're not gay?
Like, I don't know. I can legitimately just like put my hand on their shoulder, make my way down towards towards their hand. Like they don't get creeped out. I was like, what the fuck's wrong?
No way.
See, that seems like gay behavior.
Anyway, so the voice of Meg from Hercules was also at D23, and she got to sing. She sang that song. She sang that fucking song, and it was beautiful. And my sister,
No dance, no break.
my sister retweeted it, and she showed me it was magical. She's still the fucking same. She's
I'm
amazing.
definitely watching this.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I didn't know about this. I'm watching. I love Megara.
Stanley and Jack Kirby got awards, like Disney awards, like for being an icon or whatever. I forget what the thing is about. It's so cool to see.
There's a third guy in there, isn't there?
I don't know who he was.
Go for John Hamm.
John Hamm? Really?
The only reason I throw that out there is just because I know he's the voice of Pig
fuck
from
is
Toy
this?
Story. He's
Ignore
also
me.
the Underminer.
Wait. Isn't that John Ratzenberger?
I don't know. Dude, I say John Hamm because I remember John. I remember he played Ham.
I think
Ham.
Isn't
John
that
Hamm.
John
No,
Hancock?
I thought John Hamm was just an actor. I didn't think he played Ham. I thought Ham was played by John Ratzenberger.
I know it's played by somebody else, but I know him as his first name is John. He played Ham in Toy Story. John Hamm.
I don't
I
think
threw it out there.
I don't think he played Ham in Toy Story, man.
This is the voice story of the pig, then.
It's definitely a famous figure, but I don't know if it's Hancock. I don't know actors' names, right? I know the character names.
Yeah, same. I know characters. I don't know who the fuck.
It's like
except for Meg Griffin. I know. Who
I love all things Marvel in like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You said this in the last podcast.
Yeah,
damn it.
John Ratzenberger, Toy Story, Ham. Not John Ham.
Like I said, I know his first. I know his first name. I don't know his last name, but I know he played Ham.
It's a common name,
in
John.
Toy Story. That's it. That's exactly why it's like John Ham. I know it's not John Ham, but that's I label him as.
Who played Woody?
I don't know if that.
Shut up! I'm asking him.
The one dude did Castaway, Tom Hanks or Autumn Shanks, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
I've heard about that.
Works for me.
Works.
I would have said some Japanese guy because of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3,
the director came out and blamed Square Enix.
I saw that.
Yes,
because he's like, I want to give you guys this game. Square Enix just keeps delaying the fuck out of it, and it probably has to do with Disney. It's like, oh, Disney bought another famous franchise. Like, well, we gotta include that in fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 now. It's like, oh, Disney bought another fucking franchise. Like, well, we gotta include that shit in Kingdom Hearts now too. It's just annoying because. It's going the route of The Last Guardian and like Final Fantasy 15 and all these other. It's a very common thing with PlayStation, and I fucking hate it. It's the main reason why I don't like PlayStation. Has nothing to do with Sony really, but it's just like this process is practically exclusive to the Sony platform, where they will announce a game and they will show trailer after trailer after trailer
for years
after trailer
for years
after trailer after trailer after trailer, and it's like you've lost me. I want to play this game. You fucking lost me. You announced this game 10 years ago. The game's still not out. It's fucking pointless. I don't want to see a goddamn trailer of Sora and crew going into Toy Story World if the game's not coming out this year. I don't want to see the fucking all these trailers at every E3, at every fucking, like, little Sony convention or special convention.
Only to play it when the next fucking new gen console comes out.
No, when the hype is gone.
Yeah. Don't do that shit. You should have learned from Last Guardian could not have made a profit. At all. Because it was just in development for so goddamn long. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Final Fantasy. It's just, it takes you announce the game too goddamn early. Because we all know you're making it. I prefer the Fallout method, where it's like, we all know you're making Fallout. We all know you've already set this pattern where you go Fallout, Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls. Fallout, Elder Scrolls. Fallout, Elder Scrolls. You made Skyrim. Clearly, you're gonna move on to Fallout, and we know where you're making it. We've heard a little bits of rumors.
And then there was a guy who falsified one of the rumors. He came out and was like, "Yeah, I had like $100,000. I just wanted to fuck with people."
Jeez.
But for Fallout 4, like it was based in Boston and shit.
No, that was real.
Or was it New Orleans?
No,
was it New Orleans?
The Boston shit was real. Where it was like a Redditor saying, "Hey, Bethesda employees came out and they were all just like."
No, I mean for the newest one.
I remember for Fallout 4, there was one guy who was like tapping this ad, like they decoded this, like, yeah, this one was actually fake. I admit that I faked this thing. Then like Bethesda's is like, this guy set this thing in stone. We're gonna run with this. It was something to the degree of like, I just wanted to fuck with people. This was not Fallout 4. I literally just made this to fuck with people. But fucking Bethesda's like, yeah, he's actually not that far off. This is around the general area where we want to do. We're just gonna run with it.
Okay. I don't believe that, considering that it was at E3 where they finally unveiled and said, "Hey, we're making Fallout 4, and hey, it's gonna be in Boston." So by that logic, the guy was trolling before E3, and Bethesda did not say fuck all about it.
It wasn't that. It was like even with the E3, I forgot what major thing it was. It was just like something with Morse code. Then something with like Vault 21 or some shit like that. It's like, okay, it just happened to be coincidence. You can also research this thing. He admitted, like, this is fake. I have nothing to do with Bethesda. But like, it somehow matched up to wherever the fuck he was lying about.
But you said that Bethesda came out and said...
No, that's my train of thought. It's like, it's kind of the same thing. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Makes sense.
But Bethesda didn't say anything
They didn't say anything. It was like, yeah, they just ran with it.
They wouldn't have said anything, because it was at E3 where they finally officially said, hey, Fallout 4 is real. It takes place in Boston. It'll be out later this holiday.
Because I distinctively remembering, like, people...
Here's like 45 minutes out of our hour-long presentation.
Yeah. They decoded this much of whatever was released with Morse code. It was like, Boston, this, Vault. It's like, okay, whatever. 2 days later, Bethesda started owning this ownership of this website. It's like, what the fuck is it in Boston? It just happened to be a thing. Like, they never officially said, yeah, we're running with this. Like, it just happened to be there. Like, yeah.
So you're wondering.
Yeah. He came out and said, yeah, I don't do shit for Bethesda.
I somehow doubt they rolled with it. I think they was just coincidence that these things
high amounts of coincidences is like, yeah.
It's the same type of coincidence that happened with the Mass Effect DLC.
Which one? Which Mass Effect?
Mass Effect Andromeda DLC, where it was just this fucking troll group that just they have no connections to any industry whatsoever. They are not game developers. They have no sources. They have no nothing. They're just a bunch of idiot fucking trolls. They came out with a very, very official looking thing because they named themselves as like a development company, and they had like the proper website and everything to make it look really official. And they put out a spiel saying, "Hey, BioWare has been paying us to create the DLC, which is apparently about the Quarians and how they're stuck or some shit."
Yeah. Oh man.
And they came out and said, "Yeah, they told us that to stop all that because there's going to be no DLC plans for it whatsoever." It was a big fucking troll. They had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. But it was just coincidental that like a day later, BioWare came out and said, "Yeah, we're not making any DLC."
Which fucking sucks.
So now in my mind, Mass Effect Andromeda just dropped, even with the deluxe edition, is a $20 game now.
Pretty much.
There's no DLC coming out.
That's the reason I didn't want to spend $35 on that game.
It's such bullshit.
So I'm like, I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm not paying $35 for this fucking game. I'll pay $20. Probably $25. $30 at the most. Not $35. Those extra $5, I'm not doing it.
It's going towards In-N-Out.
It's going towards In-N-Out, or it actually went towards Borderlands 2. Actually.
There you go.
It's still actually pretty fun.
But yeah. And I actually started Shadow of Mordor, which we can get into later.
About time.
I did not like it at first.
Oh, okay.
Did you get Execution?
We'll get into that in a bit.
Did you get Execution for the first fucking skill?
We'll get into that later.
Did you
executed?
The reason the princesses were there is because apparently in Wreck-It Ralph 2,
yes,
Princess Vanellope, she's gonna be like it's like they're in like the little virtual world, whatever, and they're all shooting the shit.
The movie is called Wreck-It Ralph 2: Ralph Breaks the Internet, and there is a very meta joke where Vanellope or whoever, I think Ralph, I'm not sure which one, maybe both of them, meet the Disney princesses, and they're all voiced by the original princesses.
Yes. But I actually was talking to someone who actually saw the whole thing, and she described what it looked like. It's Ralph and Vanellope, and they're talking, and like there's this door that says like princess room, and Ralph is telling her like, don't go into the princess room. You're not, for whatever reason, that's you shouldn't go in there. That's not where you belong. And she's like, I don't care. I'm gonna go fucking in there. And she opens the door, and then there's fucking all the Disney princesses just shooting the shit,
which is awesome.
Which is awesome. They're just in there shooting the shit by themselves. And she's like, "What?" Vanellope's like, "Oh, who are you guys?" It's like, "Oh, we're Disney princesses. Who are you?" It's like, "I'm Princess Vanellope von Schweetz." And she's like, "Yeah, we never heard of you." But yeah, that
I heard it was really
technically
funny.
She's not a princess; she's a queen, right?
No, she's a princess. She's a princess until she inherits the title of queen. That's how royalty works.
No, man, again, is it Princess Vanellope or Queen Vanellope?
It's Princess Vanellope von Schweetz.
Then she's just a princess then.
She is a princess.
Okay.
There is no queen, but she's not.
There is a king. There was
a fake king, yeah, but there is no actual king or queen. It's just Princess Vanellope von Schweetz. And I assume when she becomes of age, she will become Queen Vanellope von Schweetz. That I've never seen Frozen in like its entirety, but I've seen lots of clips. And from my understanding of Frozen in the beginning is that even though the king and queen die, the Elsa is the blonde one, right?
Yes.
Elsa is still Princess Elsa until she becomes of age and becomes Queen Elsa.
Does she have to get married?
No, she goes through the ceremony and becomes queen. Because like she has to turn 18 before she can officially become the queen.
I see.
So even though it's like a year or... It's definitely a some amount of time frame between when the king and queen die and by when she becomes the official queen. They still refer to her as Princess Elsa. So she even though there is no king and queen, she is the eldest. She is supposed to be the queen. She's not referred to or acknowledged as queen until she becomes of age. So I imagine the same thing with Vanellope von Schweetz.
The whole Frozen thing, when you mentioned it went straight into the conspiracy about Tarzan, about Tangled and shit.
That shit's disproven.
No. It brought me into, like, when it went to the Tangled, it went to, like, the TV series they had. It's like, I never finished that fucking series.
Tangled has a TV series?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
apparently really good.
It's just cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Like animated, like 2D.
Yeah, Pascal's still in there.
That would explain the little 2D animated Rapunzel I saw at D23.
And she has her blonde hair again, right?
Yeah.
Her long blonde hair?
Yeah.
She touched, I don't know what the full thing is, but apparently she touched this cursed rock that caused stalagmites or the spiky things to come out of the ground to follow them. But it didn't have enough strength to keep going, and they stopped.
Yeah, so this is not a prequel in any way.
No, it's right after the movie.
All sequel-ish.
Okay.
The only theory that I actually follow is the game theory, where it's actually Princess Elsa and Rapunzel that are sisters, and Princess Anna is actually the biological daughter of the king and queen that died, because it's
the sun and the moon.
No, the whole thing is that in every Disney princess story, everyone, Ariel, Belle, fucking Snow White, Mulan, Aurora, all of them, none of them have powers. Not a single one of them have powers, except for Elsa and Rapunzel. And they have similar-ish powers when it comes to life. And this whole thing of, like, the timelines fit, and the writers already confirmed, yeah, Rapunzel and, Tangled and Frozen, they take place in the same universe. These countries are friends. So, and the king and queen, these are allies. So the whole concept that he
found Elsa a little too attractive.
And they're blonde.
Yeah, I don't care. No, I just found her really attractive with the ice powers and stuff.
True, but
honey,
they're
my
both
ice
blonde.
is melted.
And the fact that they're both left-handed, because he went into this whole genetics thing where if both parents are left-handed, you have a very high chance of having a left-handed kid. And both the Frozen parents are right-handed. Both of the parents in Tangled are left-handed, and Rapunzel's left-handed, and Elsa is left-handed. So that he did this whole genetics thing that was interesting, and you should give it a watch. It's pretty cool. But the whole takeaway was that the queen was ill. She took the magic flower and she gave birth to twins. Rapunzel showed magic abilities right off the bat, and she was almost kidnapped. So they're like, shit, we don't know if Elsa's gonna have magic powers. Let's send her away to our neighboring ally country where no one will know that's technically our daughter, and hopefully no one will ever kidnap her. But then she also starts developing magic powers.
Isn't Elsa and Anna twins, or is Elsa older?
Actually, Elsa and Rapunzel are the same age.
Okay, but Elsa and Anna
are not the same age.
Okay,
Anna
but
is
they look more
younger.
like twins than Rapunzel does. Elsa and Anna look exactly alike.
Fraternal.
So the mother of Elsa, or Rapunzel, is the actual mother of Elsa?
Because he went into the whole genetics thing where the parents in Tangled have I think a certain color eyes, both of them do, and so do Elsa and Rapunzel. Whereas the parents in Frozen have the more dominant color. It's like they have blue. The parents in Tangled have blue eyes because it's a recessive gene, and so does Elsa and Rapunzel have blue eyes. But the king and queen in Frozen, they have brown eyes, which are the dominant one, and only Anna has brown eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So he went into the whole genetics of it, the eyes, the features, and the whole left-handed and all sorts of shenanigans to explain it. I'm glossing over a lot of stuff, but he delved deep into it where it's
But you're recommending this series.
This all makes legitimate sense.
So, wait,
I'm sure it does.
So you're recommending watch this video. I'm glossing over it, but this video explains a lot genetically, scientifically, and factually is correct.
Yes.
But
and
but for a theory.
It all makes sense. It doesn't leave a single detail to be
disproven.
Disproven. It doesn't leave out any details that would disprove this fact. It's this. It includes everything, whether it would disprove or prove that this exists. And a lot of the stuff
he looks at both sides of the spectrum.
He looks at both sides of the spectrum, and all the stuff that he looks at that would disprove this theory is yeah, but that could also be over here where it proves the theory. Just because this could disprove the theory doesn't mean that it does, because of these reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I could be completely wrong, but here's why these reasons don't actually add up to this whole other thing. Mm-hmm. So he looks at the whole thing.
Do you agree with there's another series out there, how it should end? If the parents allowed Elsa to not be dumb, keep it hidden, let her use her powers on small stuff and
join the X-Men,
Yeah. So something like that, or cultivate her powers. she wouldn't be as fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, they treated her like she was, fucking taboo. Different.
Oh, no, dude, she was cute.
We saw how that turned out for Naruto.
Elsa is so cute, dude. I'd date her. What?
Sure.
I'm into Ice Queens.
I mean,
I like Rapunzel.
You know exactly who my favorite Girls' Generation member is.
Sunny.
And no, not Sunny. It's Jessica. And you know what her fucking nickname is?
The Ice Queen.
The Ice Princess.
Okay.
But you're not into Weiss. You're into Winter.
I'm into winter.
She's very experienced.
I'm into Winter because I believe it's one of you fuckers that's into Weiss. It's like,
that's Kim.
I don't want to take fucking Blake Belladonna. She's an emo fucking bitch. She's very emotional and I don't like it. And the fucking, you already chose Yang.
My bae.
Which fucking sucks and I love
Ruby's
Yang.
underage.
I don't really care for Ruby too much.
I want Weiss, dude, just cause like.
So that's why I settled with Winter.
Winter's cool.
But then I actually decided to pick Nora. I like Nora.
Yeah. What, no love for Pyrrha from anyone here?
I mean, Pyrrha's cool.
Okay.
But Pyrrha's no Nora. Because Nora reminds me of Sunny from Girls' Generation.
Okay.
With that personality. And I love it.
The new Weiss trailer that came out.
I did not see it.
I can say it's not. There's no spoilers. It's good. Kind of wish this came before Volume 4.
You kind of wish this was in the early animation style?
Kinda. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Remember the level 2 of their semblance?
Yes.
I wish this came out before. Or, like, earlier, because it's bullshit the way it is now. I hate it.
Outfit's like whatever. The only, like, really good improvement on an outfit was Yang's improvement on an outfit.
No. The weird improvement was when they all went to go scout around the campus, and Weiss suddenly had a chest. And
she's always had a chest. She just hides it.
I don't know about that.
She doesn't have a Yang chest. No.
Yeah, or a Blake chest.
It's more noticeable.
Blake and Yang have a bigger chest than Weiss and Ruby.
I tend to ignore Blake.
As one of the questions that was asked at RTX, does her hand have a vibrate function?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was fun. Did you see fucking Erin's reaction to that shit?
Yeah.
She's so innocent and it's cute and I love it.
She's adorable. Which is sad because you hate Blake. Or you don't care for Blake.
Yeah, I don't care for Blake because she's so emotional. Like, I'm starting to warm up to her now because it's like, her story's like actually starting to get interesting.
What he's saying is, he's still a dog person.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that is true. I prefer dogs over cats. I won't lie about that. Dogs are better.
So you don't like the pussy?
Listen,
stand up, cat people.
Even in in the
dogs,
picture, in the picture, you have dog ears. You're a dog person.
True. And let me just say this:
I'm not Phoenix person though.
Dogs do not carry around an actual fucking bacteria that infects humans that make them like dogs better. Cats do have that fucking bacteria that makes them like cats better. That's creepy.
So you're saying the name we give people, the crazy cat lady, is actually a thing?
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
And also, you're into bitches, not pussy.
True. I mean, sure. I don't know how to think about that.
I don't think I gotta leave it in, but like I don't know how to work around that.
It's like whatever.
If anybody's asking, the picture that's currently on the screen or for the podcast is our interpretation of how we would be in the Ruby universe.
Sure.
I still gotta change the fucking letterings. I don't know why I put those in there.
We also need a fourth member.
Yeah.
We had a fourth member, but we don't talk about her.
It's a shame.
We need a fourth member.
We need a replacement. That's what you're saying.
A new one.
We don't talk about what happened to her.
We don't even know what happened to her. We haven't. It's like whatever. But the only other thing that I saw at D23, back to that, that really excited me, is fucking Star Wars Land.
Oh
That's
my god!
Disneyland.
Yeah. He was telling me about how he had time to roam around. He looked at the
I had time to roam around on my first shift there, which was like a Tuesday.
Star Wars Land.
An hour before I'm supposed to be
super excited.
I'm gonna go pod racing, ma.
Listen, I actually enjoyed pod racing. The fucking on the N64, the pod racing game, fucking loved it.
I'm gonna go pod racing, ma.
But it was like an hour before I'm supposed to leave. I'm like going to go check out, and one of the supervisors is like, "Oh, you're supposed to be here for another hour." I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "All right, you're gonna go take over this guy because he's supposed to be off like right now." And the guy that I was replacing was securitying, like he was in charge of this one Star Wars area. And as I'm walking over there, I'm like, "I hear Star Wars," and then it's like, "Where's that coming from?" My manager tells me, "Oh, this whole area you're about to like go like stand guard at is a Star Wars thing." It's like, "Oh, you serious? I fucking love Star Wars."
And for some reason,
it's like whatever.
This was in Hall C, right?
In my head,
This was in Hall C.
as soon as you said that, in my head, I imagine you doing like the girl squeal thing, like.
I kind of was.
like Bobby from King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I kind of was because as soon as I turned the corner,
Yeah, you're supposed to be working the Star Wars thing, like, do
I really have to? I mean, okay.
But yeah, as I turn the corner and I see this big fucking model, I'm like, oh well, this is pretty cool. And then
don't make fun of Jabba.
I'm looking at it, and I don't know that it's Star Wars land. I don't know that immediately going in there. I'm just looking at this big ass model. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty bitchin'. Like, there's the Millennium Falcon, there's like Poe Dameron's X-wing, and there's like this and that. It's pretty cool. And then I'm talking to the guys, and like they're talking about how this is going to be the Disneyland like Star Wars thing. And I'm like, wait, what?
This is gonna be real?
This is like, you guys are making this? Like, oh yeah, it'll be open in like a year or two. It's like, what?
A year or two? It'll take longer than that.
I was like, oh my god,
I know take longer than that.
I know exactly when I'm gonna buy a year pass is when this launches.
That just means we actually have to go to Disneyland.
Yes.
No,
when it comes out.
I don't give a shit what they're getting rid of. I didn't even ask what they were getting rid of. They were telling me like, oh, like, yeah, they're tearing down like this and that. It's like
Fantasy.
I don't care what they're tearing down.
Fantasia.
When is it gonna be ready? They're like, oh, it'll be ready in like probably 2018 at the latest, probably 19. It's like, I know exactly when I'm gonna get a fucking year pass. And I finally, like, all my fucking Star Wars, or my fucking Harry Potter friends that love their Harry Potter world or whatever at Hollywood.
Now you can have yours.
I'm like, I finally have my own thing, and I can feel that enjoyment. I will have my own interactive little fucking lightsaber, and I will get in those ship, and I will get on the rides.
Blue milk.
I can get blue milk, and I will love it. And I can get in the fucking ships, and I will help destroy the not the Death Star. It's the fucking Death Planet. What's it called right now? It's escaping my memory.
Describe it.
It's the shit that they destroy in episode 7.
Fuck the oh my god, Star Killer.
Yeah, Star Killer base. I will help them destroy it if there's a ride because of that. And I was just like, I'm just freaking the fuck out because I'm like, oh my god, this is real.
Honest, I do hope they have like a couple things where you can be inside Imperial Walker, or you're in the pod races, or
pod races.
There's no pod races.
Fuck you.
This is all based on episode 7, which I kind
of... You heard me? I want pod races. But at the same
that.
time, I want to be in a TIE fighter taking you fuckers down.
There's a TIE fighter in there.
For some reason, I heard it as pod racist. That's why I was laughing so much.
You're such a pod racist.
Yeah.
But,
you're against them.
The whole theme of it is, like, a rebel base from, like, episode 7, probably episode 7, 8, and 9. Which kind of sucks because on the model, they didn't have Luke Skywalker's, like, X-Wing, which they probably would still have around.
I don't think people are going to know that now. Unless they want to go through the history and shit. Unless the true fans are there.
Or unless in episode 8, it's like, they show how Luke Skywalker got to that fucking island. It's like, yeah, I took my fucking X-Wing that I've had since episode 4. And it's here, it's right there, it's in pristine condition, I fixed it up. But, the thing that they're not gonna have is, like, AT-AT or any of the, like, Imperial shit. Because cool, it's a rebel base. Mm-hmm. Although somehow they still have a TIE fighter in there. I don't know.
Stole it.
They probably did. No, they actually... No, they crashed that one, actually. And they probably stole another one. Who cares?
But yeah. you heard me. I want them to be like a legit Rebels versus the Empire or some shit like that where it's like, okay, we got our team set. On the other, like, the window opens up. These are the guys you're going to be fighting. These, like, the same thing on the other screen. These guys are going to be fighting. Either the Empire wins or the Rebel wins today. And they just go through the ride.
That'd be cool.
That would be,
I don't know, like the way something like that where it's interactive and the same thing, like the Buzz Lightyear thing where you work, you shoot, you do this and that. But like I want to be able to take these fuckers down. I hate them. They're not on my team. I just want them to die.
I heard there was actually going to be an escape the base kind of thing they have there, where it's interactive and there'll be clone troopers chasing after you or something like that.
Dude, if there's any escape room near here, well, I'll gladly do it.
Yeah. The thing that I picture in like your little scenario where it's like Rebels versus the Imperials, it's like the like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which you haven't fucking seen. No. Fucking Smokey. But in there,
good movie.
The Guardians are getting attacked by all these fucking ships. But they're all like drones. All the people piloting them are like in little arcade machines essentially back on their planet and like essentially their Air Force base or whatever.
Because they wouldn't sacrifice their own people.
Yeah, they wouldn't sacrifice their own people. But it's like, I imagine like rows of that where you get into a fucking thing and it's like 4D where the thing moves around and you actually pilot
dude, that'd be fucking great.
And it's like the big ass screen.
How much money do you think
rows of that
actually make?
Where it's Rebels versus Imperials and I would fucking love it. Dude, I would buy a fast pass for that every day.
You don't have to buy a fast pass.
It's not just that. If they do that and for some reason you say like it's an arcade, for some reason I imagine like there's just like the arcade machine a joystick, and like 6 buttons. Like they're back at their home planet doing this. Like for some reason, I imagine that like just pushing a button, playing Raiden.
It's kind of what they were doing. Honestly.
Pretty much what they were doing.
It's so funny.
But in my head,
that's a great scene.
They'd probably make so much money if they had like a VR system. All right, you 16 people are gonna fight these 16 people, 16 at a time, 32. 32, two different
Star Wars Battlefront 2 to a whole new level.
Yeah, and you're already there. It was like, dude, this would be fucking amazing at Disneyland. At the same time, if they connected to, I don't know, Battlefront, it's like, yeah, these guys are playing at Disneyland. These guys are playing at home.
But I doubt they would do that. It's probably like private server if they were something like that, or they would probably do their own fucking thing.
But do you believe if it's player versus player, Empire versus like Rebels and shit? Like, okay, we're gonna split off. Empire here, Rebels here.
That would be fucking
cool. Choose your side, and you actually fight live people that are there. Like,
that would be so
cool.
We
won, motherfuckers!
And you can actually crash. It's like, you better fucking fly your ship right, because you crash, you're out.
Yeah.
That would suck. But I imagine you'd have like.
But would that be awesome to play?
Yeah.
I would fucking love it.
Have like a 5. I don't know. Like have like a 5-year-old pilot with you, and he crashes into you. It's like, I'm out because this kid hit me, man.
Probably, but still,
I don't know.
They'll probably have it so like you can only kill yourself. You know what I mean?
Probably. Like
you can either get shot down or you can crash yourself. But they probably won't have you crash into other people.
If you fly your ship into me, the game registers as you hit me. Therefore, you died. But because I was doing my own thing, my ship would still survive.
I don't think that should even be a thing. I think it should just be either you get shot down or you crash. I don't think you should crash into another person and kill both of you or any of you. I don't think that if a person crashes into a person of their own ally, that any of them should die.
Friendly fire.
But if like a rebel crashes into an Imperial, you both lose. You both lose a life.
I don't know if
I'm down with that.
I'm okay with that only if it's like a spectacular play of the game style. It's like our play of the game
definitely should do play of the game at the end of it.
Is Rubber Ducky? Here's his point of view, and he kills out this one. It's like, how did he die? It shows him crashing into like, I took down this dude. It was 6v1. I won. Mm-hmm. We died honorably.
We all died
how we lived,
crashing into shit.
I don't know, like that would be fucking awesome. When they have a flight simulator in the thing, and you're fucking piloting, you're fighting, you're doing this and that. It's like, it'd be fucking awesome. You're fighting against that fucker over there.
They kind of already have it because in round 1 over at.
No, I meant a live person, not.
No, but I mean they already have the kind of like whole.
Oh yeah, they have it set up.
They already have the whole setup where like you get into like a little pod and it shakes around and you pilot an X-wing and you go through certain missions. So they already have more or less the setup and equipment to do that. All they need to do is expand it to include like 16 versus 16 player versus player, and that would be awesome.
You know what? If that was like in a fucking arcade, like, all right, we're gonna take down the Death Star, or like this is the theme, Death Star for this one. Next hour is the Battle on Hoth. Next one is this one. Like just change it like every 2 hours. Mm-hmm. How many fucking people would go there to pay?
Well, a lot of people would do that. But the thing that would suck is like you get in line and it's like, oh, I really want to do the Battle of Hoth. It's the only battle that I haven't done. And you're about to get in there. It's like, all right, 2:00. Now it's time for the Battle of Endor. It's like, all right, well, I wanted Battle of Hoth. Mm. Now I can either do this, which I will do this.
Damn, or I have to go Battle of Hoth again. I hope I don't win.
No, it's like if you want to do the Battle of Hoth of Rebels versus Imperials, but like as you get to the front of the line where it's like your turn next. But like you're saying, like every 2 hours or every 3 hours,
there could be tons of people in line. That's the thing.
Yeah. So like, let's say you get in line.
You set it for a day then.
A day would be
preferable.
Day or so.
This is only in theory if this is a thing.
Which I certainly hope.
It better fucking be a thing, dude. I fucking go there.
It would be even better if for each area of Star Wars land, there'd be different planets, right?
I want a hot, cold, ice hot drink.
No, I was gonna say
fucked it up.
I was gonna say that there would be people, cast members, extras in the background wearing alien outfits, maybe like bringing around their animals, whatever they have, and just walking around. That would make it feel so complete, and they would interact with you. You get in their face.
If you get to like the shopping area,
I want to see that if they have Hoth, or if they have Tatooine, more likely.
Mm-hmm. That would be like strip club.
That'd be so cool.
But if I was gonna say if they had
sir, you can't enter here.
The fucking monster thing, which I can't remember his fucking name. But like I was thinking
the Wampa.
The Wampa.
Okay.
Yes. I'm forgetting names right now. I don't know why.
It's all good. You're excited. So
I'm very excited. But if it was like if they had Tatooine in there as well, like I like your idea of like here's like this big chunk. This is all like episode 7, 8, and 9 Rebel Base. Here's this other chunk. It's like all episode like 4, 5, and 6. Here's this other chunk. It's like all episode 1, 2, and 3.
I still say if there's gonna be a shopping district, let it be what was Luke's the Anakin's fucking thing where he goes in.
The guy with the big nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that guy to yell at you and try to make bargains with you. That'd be cool.
At the same time, while that's going on, like
Waterloo.
No.
Waterloo.
It's definitely W.
No, that's what I mean. While you're thinking of that, it's like it's a shopping area, it's trading, it's tourist shit. But at the same time, you have like somebody walking.
Watto, there you go.
Going by like a giant, like the janitors are even dressed up too. They're dressed up like
that would be legit.
Like Udini.
That would be so cool.
Like Udini's.
Yeah, Udini.
Well, yeah, that's not her name, but like Udini.
Yeah,
I fucking love force punching them in Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's like fucking boom.
Yeah, fucking just like having people walk around like with a camel and shit dressed up, or like have animals walking around and shit like that.
It would be interesting if it's there's a Tatooine section, or maybe just like a general episode 7 section, because maybe they're still alive. The two fuckers that interrupt Luke Skywalker's like, I don't like you. It's like, my friend doesn't like you. He's like, I'm sorry. And then fucking gets his hand cut off.
If they had that at the bar, that'd be legit.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
You know,
interactive wand, instead of interactive wand, you get interactive lightsaber.
You can cut his hand
he
off.
pisses you off and you cut his hand off.
Like, ah! But that's the thing is, if they do that, and it's like time before or time after they have that thing.
The Land Before Time?
No, shut up. If they have that bar, just have like, why is there like a pickled hand up there? Well, good sir, there's a good story behind that.
And they gotta have that song that they play dun, 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 like 24/7.
Play the exact same song again. Well, okay.
Okay then. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
But back to your thing about Star Wars Land and you freaking out.
Max Rebo has to be there.
He has to be there. It's probably animatronic, sadly, but yeah, Max Rebo is gonna be there. Hopefully. Oh my god, I can't wait. It's the first time I go to Disneyland since grad night, when I graduated high school.
Fuck you.
And you missed out. We talked about that.
Fuck you.
But I just cannot wait. I live like 20 minutes, if not less, away from Disneyland.
30 minutes without traffic, about an hour with traffic.
That's bullshit.
No way, it is not that far.
Takes me 15.
No, I'm also adding in trying to find parking.
Oh, okay, sure. Because it only takes me like 15 minutes to get to the
like
convention
I said,
center,
I'm adding in how to add traffic, man.
All right, sure. I'm half an hour away from Disneyland, and I just don't go. I have tons of friends that have like the annual pass, and are like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go for shits and giggles. Like, yeah, I don't really want to spend $800 on a fucking annual pass. But once Star Wars Land gets open, now I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be day one. It's like, I will have the $1,200 year pass with no blackout dates and all unlimited like fast pass.
Look,
I will have that version.
I am not as big a Star Wars fan as you, and I don't care for Disneyland. But for this, I would definitely buy a pass.
For some reason, I imagine when you said that, it went to straight for Hank Hill, and he had like the magical crack bait. It's like, hi Hank, how you doing? That's it, I'm going fishing.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like my brother's like, what are you doing over here alone in your room? That's it, I'm going to Star Wars Land. I'm gonna be a Jedi. And it's like my niece comes and is like, oh hey, can you help me with something? That's it, I'm going to Star Wars Land. That's it.
That's your fishing.
That's my fishing. My fishing home.
Honestly, I do want to go fishing just because, like, I have 7 fucking fishing rods at home. We don't use them. My parents love to eat fish.
Oh, wait, you have them?
Yes.
I
have a bunch of fishing.
I'm suddenly more attracted to the idea.
I have a shitload of equipment for fishing just because, like, my mom wanted to get into it, but then it fell out.
Yeah.
My sister's 20th fucking boyfriend.
My boyfriend. 20th fucking fiance.
Fiance is 7.
Okay, sure. I was making a joke. I thought she only had 2 fiancés.
No, but her last one was a fisherman, and I learned a bunch of shit. I didn't really want to, but I learned a bunch of shit, and I kind of have an idea of what to do. At the same time, it's like I hate fishing just because it's outdoors. Like, oh, I just do nighttime fishing. I hate that. That's the
So you hate fishing, and you want your best bet to not hate fishing
is to do it at night.
Because you hate fishing. Is to have us join you in your hate of fishing.
The thing I hate about fishing is people. Going out there.
It still includes fishing. I've gone fishing.
No.
I was bored out of my fucking mind.
That's it. I'm going to Disneyland.
That's it. I'm going to start with
But no, I have all the equipment. It's not going to use. I hate the fact it's like, I have this stuff, but nobody's using it.
Sell it!
They're not going to sell shit.
Okay.
So it's the same thing as your dad's mentality of, I bought it for $200, I'm going to sell it for $200.
Just sell it on the download. They won't notice.
When they go, they're gonna go for it eventually. It was like,
let's be like, it got stolen. It was stolen. Who knows? You know what? There certainly didn't help is the fact that there was no camera pointing at it because it's pointing at a goddamn wall.
Yeah, the equipment there, like, we have the equipment. I know what I'm doing. I was like, let's just fucking go fishing. No, I don't want to. I'm too tired. I was like, you just sat at your fucking computer all day.
Yeah, I was busy with Star Wars Land all day, alright? Shut up.
Like, I wouldn't mind going into fishing if I was allowed to drink. But you can't. I was like, okay. Well, what about hooking the fish over and over again? Like, yeah, I can get into that.
Wait, what? You don't mean you can't drink?
At a pier? You can't drink alcohol.
We must have broken the law then.
A couple times.
Well, this was years ago.
Remember, it's only illegal when you get caught.
This was years ago when my brother really started to get into fishing, and he actually bought like 3 fishing poles for me, him, and some third person. I don't exactly remember who. I don't think it was my dad. Might have been.
She will not be named.
No, definitely not.
Let's just go with the assumption your dad.
Let's just go with the assumption of my dad, or I think it was one of his friends. But we had like a whole thing, like really good like fishing poles and all this stuff, and we went on a somewhat regular. He went on a somewhat regular basis. I joined them every now and again, and every time I was fucking bored out of my mind. That I took my Game Boy and I was just
that's
fuck fishing. I want to catch Pokemon.
That's exactly what I went for right now. It's just like, I don't want to be at home because I know shits and drama's going to go down. I'm also going to do this now.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just hang out with me for the fucking 2 weeks. My whole family's gone.
I can't keep coming over here. Your brother's going to be weird about that.
Why? He's not even here.
Let me play with the cameras, damn it.
No, fuck that. But, one thing...
let me just loop it to where it's nothing but porn uploaded on there. It's like, Rubber Duck is looking at some very interesting things. Honey, what is he looking at? Shut up, I'm busy.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody has access to the fucking camera aside from my brother. But, I just don't like the fact that there are cameras here. And, like, my whole family is gone for vacation. And I'm going to be here by myself. Which is perfectly fine. And normally when there's other people around, I don't mind the cameras whatsoever. But the fact that he specifically told me just before he left, it's like, I figured out a way to watch the cameras, because it used to be that he could watch the cameras over Wi-Fi on his phone. But he moved the router, he got new internet, so he couldn't do it anymore. But he said he figured out how to do it on his computer. Which threw me for a loop, because I was hoping to just like forget the cameras whatsoever. Because I don't like the fact that I'm going to be here by myself and he's going to be looking at the cameras. Because there was a moment, not long after he first installed the cameras, that I was here in the living room, just watching anime in that chair over there, closer to where Smokey's at. I'm just like, laying back, watching anime, just shooting the shit, whatever. And then I get a text, I can see you. Stop doing what you're doing. I was like, the fuck? How do you see me? Like, there's a camera and I can see everything that you're doing. I was like, I'm just chilling here.
I'm surprised, like, your first instinct is to flip off the camera.
I'm fully clothed. I'm not jerking it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just chilling in the living room. And you're sending me this creepy shit that you can see me. I certainly don't want that while I'm home alone.
No, you don't.
So what I'm gonna do is, the outside cameras I'm gonna leave by themselves. But the camera in the living room and the camera in the game room, I'm gonna block those. Because I don't like the idea of being seen.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be doing any freaky shit. I'm not going to be walking around the house butt naked like 24/7. I just don't want to be seen. It's just awkward for me. It's just weird. But one final thing. I finally started playing Shadow of Mordor.
Yes! Yes! Okay.
Finally.
It's about time.
I didn't like it at first.
Time.
I didn't like it at first. To the point where I put it down and I just walked away for hours.
Did you die a bunch?
Wow.
No. I'll give you 2 reasons. One, I had just come off of Batman where I have all the fucking upgrades and abilities. Going to Shadow of Mordor.
Exact same combat, but you have no abilities.
Exact same combat. Exact same kind of like whole traversing whatever motifs. I have none of the super abilities. So I'm like, well,
the one you need first was execution.
Which I bought. But it was, the other thing that made me not like it was that it was fucking hot as shit. So that was a big reason why I just like, I was in a party chat with you and your friends, and I just like, I put the headset down, put the controller down, I just went to the game room, turned on the air conditioning, and just fell asleep. I was not happy.
Yeah, because like I was wondering, like, is he even there? Did he go away? He's like,
yeah, I just left. I was like too fucking hot, and I was too annoyed with the combat system because the combat system was good, but it was annoying and distracting that I didn't have certain abilities yet. Because like I was already accustomed to, all right, hit once, hit twice, and then hit like certain timing, and I have criticals. So then I can just execute and then hit again, and then I get another critical. It's like just more executions and all this shit with Batman. And I have all these like stuns and like all these counters and all sorts of shit.
You have a shitload in your arsenal.
And my arsenal, yeah. But I didn't have that in that. It was still doable, but the thing that I did not like was
You can't if you didn't finish the animation, it doesn't count as a kill.
That was like whatever. I understand.
Dude, I
understand
hated that.
it.
Dude,
But-
I stabbed this guy, ripped his neck over, but like
But
then I had to counter.
the last second you have to counter. I do like the fact that in the counter you can only counter twice, but if you have to counter twice, it's fucking Celebrimbor just like
Coming
shadow-
out being a
Yeah.
badass. Yeah, it's so cool.
I like that shit. But
Oh shit! 2 counters, Celebrimbor, have my back.
the thing that I didn't like was like, all right, I'm just what I always do in video games like this. I'm gonna spawn in and I'm gonna do all the towers till I get a view of the land and I'm
Yes.
gonna get all the collectibles. And
Yeah.
get it.
Get upgrades and shit.
Yes, and I was doing that. But I like there are certain strongholds in here where it's like there's fuck tons of collectibles in here. It's like, all right, let me just go in there. It's like, all right, there's a fucking bunch of orcs attacking me, whatever. I kill them all. It's like, all right, let me just go into this corner, pick up this thing, and as I turn around, where the fuck did you guys come from?
A bunch more orcs.
Yeah, that was annoying as shit because it's like, all right, I just did my little supervision, my Celebrimbor vision, and there's not a soul to be seen.
Wraith vision, damn.
My Wraith vision. I just started. My Wraith vision. It's like, not a soul to be seen. I even killed all the rats because they were part of a challenge.
Yeah.
And I go to the corner. I crawl into this thing. I side thing into the thing and I pick up my fucking shit and then I crawl back out. It's like, there's a whole
Death
fucking
Walker!
new horde.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck? I literally, it's not like I left. I literally walked 2 feet that way, turned the camera, then walked back and turned the camera. It's like, they just respawned out of nowhere. And that
Ninja orcs.
that was annoying as shit when I'm just trying to do the collectibles. It's like, you fuckers won't leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking captains. They won't leave me the fuck alone because
Dusha!
I found him and made a war chief.
I actually did get
Douche
some.
the
I
man.
got a douche that had like the shield, and I got douche rot.
No.
Random dude.
For each orc you get, there's always random for what they are. I got Douche the Mad, and he had like half his brain fucking showing.
So cool.
I haven't gotten any like cool. I got somebody named like Thrak the Raven that I was hoping to like keep him alive, but it was part of the story missions where I had to kill him and his war chief.
Oh.
So I was like, wait,
Not as weird as like I have like 3 fucking weird encounters. It was like Gork the Kind, and it's like, you smell nice.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
so
kind.
Like what the fuck?
I saw a video of like this one orc that's like whatever, like Gork the amicable or whatever.
Yeah.
And every time an orc see you is like, oh, fucking gonna slice your throat. And I'm
Death
gonna kill you
Walker,
and
I'm gonna eat you.
devour you and like
Shit like that.
put your head on a pike and everything. But this motherfucker, like whatever Gork the amicable is like, hey, you smell nice there. Why don't we put our differences aside and walk separate ways, eh?
There's
Like-
another one.
Like the fucking Canadian.
I don't
So can you
It was-
fucking fight him?
Yeah,
He tries to attack him and he's like, hey, you know, why don't we solve this problem amicably or whatever the fuck? Like he's so super nice to you, but you can still kill him.
That's
and he's
weird.
still attacking you. But every time he talks to you, he's just super nice. And there was another one where it's
I had
It's
Gork.
like-
I had Gork the Silent. All he does is like go for the attack. Is like
there was one
He
that
doesn't
was like
talk?
he didn't
That's
say shit. It annoyed me. I was like, I gotta get this animation. There's 5 seconds of him breathing into the goddamn mic. I have to edit that out here. I don't want to hear that shit.
there was another video I saw where it was like just to use the name Gork again. It was like
Yeah.
Gork the talkative, but whenever he showed up, he would just do like and even though his title was the talkative, never said a goddamn word.
One of the few best things I've ever fucking seen is like same name or different name, but you know I'm running out of fucking names. Gork the Poet, and every time he talked or every encounter, he would fucking rhyme.
That's awesome.
He kept rhyming his shit. It's like Death Walker, you may walk the valley of the shadows, but I shall conquer. He's like it just all rhymed and sound like a fucking poet. I was like,
Oh, I wanted to hear
that's
it. Rhyme.
fucking awesome. Hell
He
yeah.
was going somewhere, but he just abandoned it halfway.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a
It's
fucking
fucking Smokey the Lazy over there.
poet. Damn right.
Which I did actually run into
Something the
Gork
Lazy?
the Lazy.
Yeah, same here.
But I was enjoying the whole like captain thing. I was just annoyed by one fucking captain that even though he's a low level captain, he only has one weakness, which is to be a stealth kill him.
Oh, but like, so he can't be executed basically, right?
He can't be executed. I can't attack him with a
No.
sword. I can't hit him with anything. He has to be stealth killed. And that motherfucker he's a bow motherfucker that could do like rapid fire, even though he's a low level orc. And he just whooped my ass on the regular because I could not fucking kill him. And whenever I ran into him when I'm doing my collectible shit, other fucking captains would just show the fuck up and they would just fucking annoy the shit out of me.
And while they're fighting you, he would just hit you with his bow.
Yeah, he just like stands way the fuck over there and just like his bow does like 70% of my health in like one little attack, which pissed me the fuck off.
But he attacks like in multiples and shit.
Yeah, and every now and again I would kill him, but that motherfucker never died because the only time I can never behead him, which is a guaranteed way that they will never come back.
Yeah.
Because all I ever do is stab him a little, and then he'll just show up later. Because that's literally the only way I can kill him, which is annoying as shit. But aside from that, a thing that I don't like is...
Wait until you hear my first interaction with the game. It pissed me off.
Is it incentivizes the wrong thing, I think. Because the whole thing is that you're supposed to get power to unlock your different tiers of abilities.
Yeah, but you have to go through the story mission for that.
You have the story missions, sure, they give power. They give like 70 power for the story missions. But if you kill a war chief, you only, at least me starting out right now, you only got like 10 power. Or like the captains below, you would only get like 4 or like 6 power. Whereas if you do like a power struggle mission for this fucking what piece of shit captain that's only level 4, then I get 40 power. So you're incentivizing me to not kill any of the orcs, but go do their fucking power struggles to get stronger. Which I feel is a wrong message that the game's giving me. It should incentivize me to go kill the fucking orcs and get rid of them and get tons of power that way. Instead of doing these tiny little missions where I disrupt their feast or poison their grog. Fun, sure. But that should
wrongly
not be,
incentivized, whatever.
Yeah, it's like that should not be where I get most of my power.
My first interaction of like this was also like when the game first came out. I did like the whole animation things like, oh, if you hold this button, you go in my wraith form and I can arrow them to death. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. As soon as I get that, I go up to this tower, I kill the dude there, I hop down like a badass. Deathwalker! I was like, oh,
Captain. Yeah,
I was like, oh, this must be like a cinematic thing. Oh, it's cool, it's cool. I go in to kill him. I hear another Deathwalker. It's like, okay, I guess I have 2 special enemies I need to kill. Then 3 of them pop up. I was like, oh, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Until I eventually I went to go to the Sauron army and I looked at him. This captain will find you. This captain will seek you out. This captain will appear out of all nowhere and just kill you anyways. I had to fight 7 of them. I did not have the execution thing. It was like day 1 of the fucking launch. Like, I need you to kill this. Alright, I'm killing this guy. Alright, oh fuck, I gotta counter. He's not gonna counter. It's like,
that's
kill,
hysterical.
son of a bitch. And it annoyed the shit out of me. It's like, I had 7 of them on my ass. It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna climb up this goddamn tower.
And just run away.
I tried to run, but no. There's 3 of them with fucking bows and arrows. Cock! I was just like, fuck, I just died.
I had a similar thing when I first started where it's like, I'm just doing my thing, and then the very first captain that I run into, he's like, whatever, and I kill him relatively easily. But then that motherfucker survives, and he becomes the kind that will hunt you down. And then as I keep doing these fucking collectibles, it's I keep running into random captains, and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever, I'm just gonna execute you guys. But then they fucking survive, and they all turn into those jackasses that will hunt you down.
And they come back for you, yeah.
Yeah. It's called the Nemesis system. I love it, and I hate it. Because legitimately...
Well, you're supposed to be annoyed by it because they're your fucking nemesis.
Yeah. But the sad part is, like, let's just say I'm on this one map that's like, there's 2 continents. I'm on the second one. This guy follows me into the second continent, finds me in the middle of nowhere after, like, I have to swing across a bridge or go across this rope into a cave or some shit. He finds me there. I kill him. It's like, alright, I guess the game brought him back. I go into the cave. Deathwalker! You thought you've killed me the last time. Well, I've gotten stronger. I was like, did I just kill you like 5 seconds ago? What the fuck are you doing here?
I gotta get up so quick.
That shit's annoying when you're just trying to do something. But it does add to the game where it's like...
I got so fucking pissed. All I did was, I brand him, and now what? You use this skill, you execute him. Yes! You just kill all the orcs in the area. I was like,
when do you get the brand ability?
You'll see. Story mode.
Story.
I want to get the brand ability already
Second continent.
So they could leave me the fuck alone.
Second continent.
You'd still have to brand... You still have to brand a lot of them, though. Like an execution.
Okay,
you have to go up there, touch them, and like there is a execution brand.
Yeah.
But I'm more concerned about that explains why I've completed the whole map. There's no more collectibles. And it's like, you have half of the collectibles. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's more.
There's a second continent.
Good, because like as soon as I unlocked the shit, I was like, surely this tiny little map cannot be all that is here.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody else, like, one of like the most useless abilities you gain from the story is to poison grog? Because I've never fucking done that.
Yeah, I have no...
All I did was just blow him up. It'd be way fucking easier.
Pretty much.
Like I can understand some of these abilities for the story mission. Be fine, it'd be great, but don't let it be a fucking power up.
Exactly.
It's like
have it be a little interaction you can do.
Yeah, something like that where it's like it's a passive ability. You don't need to unlock this. You get this via story mode. It's like, okay, but I don't want to waste my fucking skill for this.
Yeah. I ran the only issue I ran into the fucking skill thing because I was killing captains left and right. I was trying to do all that.
One of the best skills.
Shit.
One of the best skills on there is like you get 2 executions for the price of 1.
That's like that. I don't
that's
think
later on, but
that,
it's so fucking great.
Yeah, that's nice.
But
and it's also it halves its usually 5 combo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I avoided the story missions, because like the very first story mission that I kind of had that I actively ignored was to go find Ratbag and like help him.
Oh,
become, like, whatever.
Bag. Yeah,
good old Ratbag. I actively ignored that shit, and I did all the collectibles and I did all the towers and I'm doing all this shit, and all the while I'm just killing captains that show up if I can. If they start killing me, then I just fucking run away. But I run into this issue where I'm doing all these like side quests, I'm doing all these things, and I'm killing all these captains. So then I end up, I'm still barely at like power level 2, and I've got 10 skill points to spend. I got fuck all to spend them all. So it's like, I guess I'll do story missions then, because I need the fucking power.
Right.
But I keep getting skill points much faster than I get the power. And it's annoying because like I see skills like, oh, that'd be pretty sweet to have that skill.
Yeah,
I have 7 skill points, just chilling.
You hanging there waiting.
You need to finish the story. That's how you unlock the
yeah, dude.
other tiers.
Just play the story.
I'm already halfway. There's only 20 story missions, and I'm already halfway through.
One of like the best and stupidest fucking things I found that was broken. Do you want spoilers, yes or no?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a first.
One of the most stupidest fucking spoilers or things I've ever felt is like. Do you ever run into like the giant mold creatures looking things, the Graug?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
You can tame one of those things and you can ride them.
Yeah.
I found out that if you can tame him and you walk him up to into any fortress, whatever's, he has an ability called Eat. Nobody can take him down.
Oh, because he can like he can eat him and get health back
and gain more health than anybody could just damage him. It's like, well, I'm just gonna walk to this fortress, kill this captain. When he eats, he takes up the head.
Yeah.
So he's never come back.
I do like the fact that no matter how you kill a war chief, you're gonna behead it.
Yeah,
it's losing its head no matter what.
I have to admit, I saw this thing on the internet where it's like all of them against one war chief. I tried that. It took forever, but I was like, it was such a fucking great way.
I did see because apparently I guess Ratbag he canonically dies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was expecting because as soon as I made him war chief, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see what he's up to.
I kind of wanted to power him up.
I was like. Clearly, he's part of the story, and he's not gonna die. He's not gonna show up.
To be honest, I kind of wish I could power him up a little bit, not just like have him story. Like,
I wanted to make him a badass.
I don't care. I wanted to make him a badass.
Here's the thing.
When he died.
I saw a video where this guy did just that, where through a series of events, he actually kept Ratbag alive, and through whichever story mission he's supposed to die, he actually survived. And he showed all the shit that goes on.
No fucking way.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
No, he actually got him to survive this whole thing. It's like the end of the game. I don't know.
No, they crushed his fucking lungs in with a hammer.
No, he survived.
You gotta show us that later.
You gotta show us
I will show you this because he survived and he showed how he talked about how apparently Ratbag isn't popular. So whenever you do this shit, because he becomes like a normal war chief essentially.
Yeah.
That you can actually go out and kill and he will attack you. He's no longer on your side. But whenever a war chief comes and it's like Gorg, and people like are chanting it. Ratbag is apparently not popular, so when he shows up, it's just silence. It's just silence. But he also showed how he branded Ratbag, and then he had Ratbag go attack other captains and war chiefs, so that he actually ended up getting certain abilities and powering up, so he actually became a very powerful war chief.
It doesn't sound right because in the story, he actually has to die.
And
there's no way to power up unless you go through the
let's stop doubting it until we see it ourselves.
Yeah,
I will absolutely show it to you because he threw this motherfucker. I think the YouTube account is called Uruk's Hollow. He shows a fuck ton of stuff that like he plays the game a fuck ton. He knows how to like do all this shit in the game and gives all these guys and whatnot.
Okay, what about the sequel, Shadow of War? Are you excited?
Super excited for it.
Shadow of War?
Yes, the thing I'm most excited about is that when you branded the ones in Mordor, when you branded them, they became mindless. You know, they just had like giant shining eyes and a giant like handprints on their faces to signify.
And you tell them what to do. You power struggle.
Yeah. To signify that they are now yours. I love that in the presentation we got for Shadow of War, there's a giant big ass motherfucker that you brand, and his personality is exactly the same. Only difference is he's on your side now.
It's like Bright Lord, Dark Lord, it don't matter.
Yeah, that guy's hysterical, and I love him, and I want more like that.
Dude, I became a fucking dragonborn. I could ride dragons and shit. It's like, okay.
That guy named Bruce, by the way, he's gonna be one of my fucking like war chiefs for sure.
Dude, I want the other one. We
bring war. That guy.
I'm gonna keep Red Bag.
I don't want Snipey. I want the one with like the Dark Lord's like shadowy hand and shit.
Oh, that guy's cool.
I want to brand that guy, man.
I want a guy like that too, but like maybe not him specifically. But I want a guy like that.
I follow the Dark Lord. He have a handprint. I follow the Grey Lord.
See, that would be cool. But like, I definitely want
the Raven.
I definitely want Bruce, that guy, to be one of my chiefs.
I mean, if anything, that's probably a story mission, so you can do that.
Nah, I'm hoping it's not a story mission that he'll die.
I find one that's just called douchebag.
Yeah.
I doubt it. It'll definitely be douche, but it probably won't be douchebag. Although the only thing that sucks about importing your character from Shadow of Mordor into Shadow of Mordor of War is you have to actually let one of the orcs kill you to get a nemesis, so that he can actually be imported into the Shadow of Mordor of War.
Yeah.
You can import nemesis. I would like that, actually. Mm-hmm. I would import douche.
If I get like a good douche, I might import him or like make him into my most trusted war chief. Mm-hmm. But I don't have that fucking ability yet.
One day.
I do like
keep playing the story mode.
It's like, okay,
I keep running those fucking like
this stronghold,
missions.
This stronghold. There's like different fucking continents and map interaction. She's like, that's fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome.
You didn't see that?
Not really.
There's 15 minutes of gameplay that was released. It's like, okay, we're gonna attack this fortress, this and that. Like this one of your war chiefs or one of your generals dies.
Aslar. No, he was so cool.
He was a badass to the end.
I don't know how you remember the names.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole thing dedicated to him.
There was a memorial video for him.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
It was black and white. I love it.
But, like, it's like, okay, we're done with this fortress. They zoom out. Apparently there's like 4 or 5 or 6 of those fuckers. Like, we can attack those too? Oh, dude, fuck yes!
So cool.
But does anybody come to attack your fortress to try and take it over?
I don't know.
I would like that.
It would be interesting because, like,
I would honestly like the option of if they do implement that. I do like the option of like you can either go here and help them, or you can defend, or like you can go there and help them, or just like leave them alone. Like, I know who the fuck's in there. Go for it.
No, they must have it because in that video presentation they said that depending on the war chief, it changes the defense of the area. True. So maybe different defenses for different people that come try to take your place.
Maybe
that would be cool. It would keep it interesting.
If anything, it might be like the Assassin's Creed Revelations thing, where it's like you take over like a stronghold and you could put someone there.
I hope it's not like Assassin's Creed Revelations where you can't assassinate and just you put fucking barricade. I hate that.
Shut up.
I want to be able to assign certain people to certain strongholds. I want that.
That's not where I was going with that.
I want douche to cover up the lava area just because like he can douche like mad like there.
You can do that, but the way I was going with the Assassin's Creed Revelations was like you take over a thing and you can put an assassin there, but you're gonna get notifications that fort or whatever
is being attacked,
and you have to go defend it, or you just let them take it over because that gameplay sucks, and you just take it over again. But if you put a master assassin in there, it locks it down so that it can no longer be attacked because that is a master assassin who knows what the fuck they are doing and they will defend the shit out of it. But if you put like a normal
you put a captain or a guard, they're more
there's like a 50-50.
There's a chance.
So it might be like in Shadow of Mordor of War, where it's like if you put a captain as like the leader, sure he'll get promoted, whatever. But if it to like elite captain or whatever the fuck, or stronghold leader, whatever the title is. But if you actually go out and capture a war chief and brand him and make him the leader, it'll be like, oh, he's a fucking war chief. There's no way he's gonna get taken out.
I do hope that they do let us like choose which ones to kill.
I do hope that
like hold on, I'm gonna summon all my war chiefs and generals to this one spot. All right, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. These guys can live. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. He lives. You die. You die. You die. He lives. Like, something like that.
I don't want
to kill them all in the area.
Yeah, like, I don't want to have to automatically kill the war chief I go attack in his fortress.
Yeah.
What if I want him to be my guy? You know what I mean?
Then you brand him in the middle of the fight.
They don't show us being able to do that yet, but I'm hoping.
I would imagine.
So far, every gameplay we've seen, you just kill him. So I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah, probably. I would think that you would be allowed to to brand it.
I mean, in the gameplay, it was just like, as soon as you make it into the fortress, it's a one-on-one fight. Right?
It's not. Well, it's a one-on-one, but he's got friends helping him out.
Yeah. So it's totally fair. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, evildoers and shit.
Makes it more interesting.
And
it's not even 1-on-1 to begin with. It's 1-on-2 because you're the one cheating.
I guess.
So he's got to out-cheat you.
Well, to be, I don't know. If I can, I want there to be options. Like, I want my war chief to fight him. I'm gonna stay out of it. You two fight.
And you want to watch it?
I want to watch.
Like fucking Caesar? That'd be cool.
Yes!
That'd be cool.
Fight for my entertainment.
That would be kind of nice to have, I'll be honest.
I mean, you could do that in Shadow of Mordor. You could just send a war chief to attack another war chief, which is an achievement, so I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm gonna have to do the thing where I let a random orc kill me and take them all the way up to war chief.
Yeah, but they haven't shown us being able to do that yet in the second game, so I hope.
Yeah, but would there be any reason not to let you do that?
I don't know.
When you can't choose
to have you do it yourself.
But then
to make it a challenge.
Well, no. If that doesn't,
wouldn't you keep your 5 elite pre-order orcs to be your war chiefs and shit?
I'm sure I'll have more bases.
Snipey, no. It's fucking snipey.
I'm sure I'll have more bases so I can have more than just those 5. You know what I mean?
I do hope that you do have one solid base that's yours.
Yeah.
And you still summon people there. Like, I want this war chief to go to my base because we gotta fucking work on your defenses, man. Mm-hmm. Or you power level them up there or some shit.
Yeah, I want to be able to work on my individual places
or
from wherever I am. I don't want to have to go to that one.
I want to be able to change their class. If they have a knight thing, it's like, fuck you, you're gonna be a thief.
I doubt they'd let you do that.
Yeah, I feel like...
I want to do something.
That's kind of the reason why when they're asking you to assign the new orc headmaster of this fort, it's like, here are your options. Here's this archer type orc.
Fine, can I specialize? It's like them getting resources for me.
It's like changing their name. You know what I mean? You just can't.
You can't just go from Thrak the Raven to Borg the Unnerving.
You can't go from Thrak the Raven to Thrak the Unnerving. Is what he's trying to say. I think. And you just can't change their classes like that.
It's something where I
you
don't
can't just
want
go
fucking
from Thrak
guards.
the Archer to Thrak the Berserker.
Yeah.
And then try later on to go from Thrak the Berserker to Thrak the fucking melee motherfucker. And then try to change it again to Thrak the
kind.
The
poet.
Yeah, that's
silent.
Yeah,
the rogue or whatever the fuck.
The talkative.
If the person you put in there is Thrak the Archer,
fine.
He's gonna stay Thrak the Archer.
But would you be okay with customizing how they look? Like their armor and shit?
No.
You don't want that at all?
Only if it fits their theme.
No.
Listen, if it's in there, I'll be happy. If it's not...
Only if it fits their theme.
I'm not going to be anything
if they are berserkers, I want berserker-themed clothes for them. You know what I mean?
But I'm fine with a berserker having berserker-type look, but he's saying you fucking a Barbie doll, you're like, alright, this berserker, I'm going to give you this berserker helmet, I'm going to give you this berserker shoulder pad and this berserker weapon, you're going to have these berserker pads. And Smokey's specifically talking about he has his orc who is of whatever archetype, and he's specifically choosing what he's going to look like. Like, you're going to have some bandages on.
Yep.
And you're going to have these shoulder pads, and then this other orc. I don't like the fact that you have this helmet. I'm going to change your helmet to this type of helmet. That's what he's talking about, which I would not like.
If they gave that as an option to do, I'll be happy with it. You don't have to, but I would like the option to change this guy's fucking head.
It would just be nice to have.
Yeah, it's because I'm tired of watching this dude's brains. I have douche to mad.
Brains are cool.
I see his fucking brain. Can I just give him a fucking hoodie? I'm tired of seeing that shit.
But let's. I got one last thing before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Speaking of options,
we've been going for a while.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you 2 somethings, potentially more than 2 somethings.
All right. I'm
hungry.
Have either of you 2 played Zenyatta?
Yes.
Yes. In fact, Smokey and I took over a point once with 2 Zenyatas.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
We both had healing orbs on each other, and we knew how to Discord.
Do you guys know how?
Who doesn't do anything?
I actually do know the Muffin Man.
All right, you were saying.
Do you know how to tell when the person you're healing is at full health?
I haven't thought about it in a while because I haven't played in a while.
I look at the bar.
But I would, look at the bar typically.
I'm used to seeing everybody's health bars.
Okay.
You can't ask that of a support, dude. I look at health bars.
Maybe you're the wrong person. Sure. Because
I typically look at the health bar,
which you don't really need to do because you have that audio cue, which is like.
And when that's over, it's good.
Because I saw a Reddit post where somebody was arguing Zenyatta needs to because when you're playing Mercy and you're attached to someone, you have a little health bar right there showing you what their health is at.
But there's also a reverse. The person you're healing has your health bar on their screen.
Yeah.
It annoys the shit out of me. It's like, I'm being attacked. It's like, they're still firing in front of them. Like, help me, dude, I'm behind you. Yeah, fuck you.
It's like symbiosis. It's good for Mercy's kit. Which is why with Ana, you don't need it because you're looking at the target. If
you kind of have
if you're going to heal them, you're already looking at them and you can see their health. Or with Lucio, you don't need to look at their health because they just need to be around you. You don't care about that.
Yeah.
And with Zenyatta, it's just like set it and forget it. But there's a Reddit post that was like Zenyatta needs to have, when he does his, sends out his orb, that you need to have a little health bar to show you what, like, when the person gets topped off. So I can swap it off to someone else. And this and that. And a lot of people are saying like that he absolutely needs it and this and that. And I jumped in there. It's like, you guys are all playing Zenyatta wrong. Options are great. No, don't get me wrong on options. But if you feel that he needs to have this, you guys are playing Zenyatta wrong, plain and simple. Because you guys are talking about healing up the Genji, and then once he's full of health, giving it to someone else. That is not what Zenyatta should do. He should heal up the Genji and leave it on the fucking Genji so that he can go attack the back line. So that he can
have a solid 3 seconds.
Yeah,
he's not in the view.
They were talking about like, oh, like I want to know when like this other person that I'm healing is at full health so that I can put the orb on someone else to heal them. And this and that. I'm like, that is not your job. Your job is not to heal the team.
Your job is to keep it on someone so they can keep attacking and stay alive.
Your job as Zenyatta is to keep that orb on someone who's far away.
As
like
a flanker,
Farah who's far away,
or like
a flanker,
going for
that soldier who's away from the team on the high ground doing the DPS.
Getting in position, shit
that is who you give it. You don't ignore critical health Reinhardt right in front of you. Sure. But leave it on the Genji who has full health and don't put it on the fucking Reinhardt who has half health. Because it's not your job to heal them. It is Mercy. It is Lucio. It is Ana's job to heal the team that you are with. Also, you guys are complaining that you don't see the health bars. If you don't see the health bars,
thing, right?
you're also playing Zenyatta wrong. Your positioning with Zenyatta is wrong because you're supposed to be behind everybody. You're supposed to be able to see everyone in your screen at all times.
Like a support.
Because you literally have, as a support, because you literally have no drop-off range with your goddamn weapon. And then the other thing was, someone actually jumped in there and said, as someone who has taken like Zenyatta, main Zenyatta and taken him from like 1500 to like 45k plus or whatever.
Christ.
He's trying to that person was telling me that I was wrong, that I'm playing wrong, like whatever, because of this, all these things that he's listing, like that he needs to know when the person is healed because so he can swap it to other people. And I didn't want to reply because like everything that he said was like, you're wrong. Like, I'm not doubting that you probably took Zenyatta to for like you main Zenyatta and took him to Masters.
But you can still argue with the other
what
facts.
his kit is does not what you're saying is you're taking Zenyatta, who is mainly a DPS and an off healer, and you're making him focus on healing and not DPS. You're playing him wrong. Sure, you probably got to Masters, but you're playing the character wrong. But that is not
what his point was.
That is if you're focusing on healing, you're playing this character wrong because he's not supposed to focus on healing. It's set it and forget it, and you're supposed to heal the team members that are away from you. And nobody in this fucking thing fucking understood that shit. I just threw in the towel because it's like, you're all stupid. There's one person that actually, he wasn't necessarily on my side, he wasn't on anybody's side, he kind of described it. Because everybody was arguing about the audio cue, about how, like in the middle of a team fight, you're not going to be able to hear it. And I was like, bitch, I have like $30 cheap Turtle Beach headphones. I can hear it just fine. And other people were chiming in like, I play on the PS4. The TV's like 15 feet away from me. I can hear it just fine. And the one person described it as like the RPM in a car. There are certain people that would just hear the RPM in a car and know it's time to change gears. Other people would just hear it and not pay attention to it or not understand what it means.
They would have to look at it.
And they'll have to look at it. It's like, oh, it is time to change gears.
It's something where like you have to point it out for then people understand it.
Yeah. Mm. So I try to like explain to them in this Reddit post, like in the comments, like you guys are all these comments that you're saying about how he needs it for this and that reason, like you're all playing Zenyatta wrong, plain and simple. You're all focusing on healing, which you shouldn't do. You're all focusing on healing the team, which you shouldn't do. You're focusing on like being in the middle of the team fight, which you shouldn't do.
Most of those people, I'm pretty sure from like other games and other factions where they have a role. This role is support. It's 100% a healer. Like, that's not how Overwatch works. Yeah, Overwatch fights that, where it's like, you're a support, but guess what? You have, like, the best fucking DPS of the support class. You're not gonna do shit as good as healing as the next guy, but damn, can you put out as much damage as the next person
no one even brought up the fact that that he is mainly a DPS because his Discord orb, sure, it makes it so that everyone does 30% damage, but you do 50% damage, so you're intended to fire and hit and do damage. and not focus on healing. If you turn around to look at the Pharah and make sure she's topped up on health because you don't have the fucking little indicator in the middle of your screen, then you need to pay more attention to the fucking fight in front of you because you're supposed to be doing the damage in front of you. Pharah's fine. Pharah's not gonna get hit.
They're fighting their own roles then?
They're
just like well, no, we're supposed to use them as a healer.
That's what he's been saying the entire time.
No, that's like I just want to point this out. It's like you want to use Zenyatta as a healer. Okay, fine. The team is in front of you. Pharah's like off to the fucking right in the sky. You're not focusing on the team. You're focusing on the one character.
Yeah,
you're using him wrong even there.
Like somebody was saying, like as a full support main, if you don't know where every one of your characters are at all times, you're a bad support.
Yeah,
like I understand certain characters. Like at the very least, like certain like the flankers and like Pharah, you need to know where they are at least 80% of the time. If you have to actively look for them to give them your orb or to see if they're topped off, then you're not playing your support role properly because you should not look up in the sky. Where the fuck is Pharah? Where the fuck is Pharah? You should know immediately there she fucking is, and I'm just gonna give her the fucking orb and like quickly look at it, give her the orb, then turn back to the fight, or like just ignore her completely and just focus on the fight completely. Oh, hey, my Mercy's other support is critical health. I'm going to give her the orb so that she stays alive. It's like, you're not intended to heal the team because your healing is shit. You're not going to heal a fucking tank.
Team will be great, but it's only an ulti. Fucking Mercy can out heal you for single targets and shit.
Fucking Roadhog and Soldier 76. If there's ever with the Zen, you're always going to have another support player. Yeah. So they should always get gold healing, no matter what.
What. If they have healing, Zenyatta should never, ever fucking have gold. Yeah. Maybe silver, because like there's only 2 fucking healers.
Yeah.
And then maybe self-healing, but...
The only way you ever have gold healing as Zenyatta is either your other supports aren't doing their job very well, or you are the only healer on your team. That is the only time you should have... And even if you're the only healer on your team, you will still be outbeat by Roadhog and 76. And I think those are the only characters I can heal. But you will still be outbeat. Sometimes Reaper. Reaper now, he'll outbeat
his shotguns, yeah.
Yeah. Like you should, as Zenyatta, you should never really have gold healing. You should have gold DPS. If you have gold healing, you're not doing your job right.
It was depressing to watch. I was there for that one game. You had gold across the fucking board at the end of the game. You had gold damage dealt, gold eliminations, gold objective time, gold healing. I was like, how the fuck did your team fuck? I think it was a quick match or competitive. I don't remember.
Was it on Numbani?
I think so.
Then it was competitive, and it was my fucking team that
but like it blew my fucking mind. Like how okay, I can kind of understand the eliminations because she like a damage Discord orb.
Because I don't need to get the eliminations.
But objective time and healing, like how the fuck does that work? That should never have been a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Nope. But yeah, it was pissing me off that like they're all arguing about like they're all like options are fine. You should have the option to do it if you want it.
You're gonna use like,
but everyone was arguing that he absolutely needs to have a UI indicator showing how much health the person that has the Zen Orb has.
Fuck that.
They're like, no, he doesn't need it. If you want it, sure. Blizzard add the option to do it, just like you've added options.
It'd be convenient. It'd
be convenient. Like you've added options for all these other types of characters, sure. But he does not need it. And then people are like, no, he needs it for this and this reason. Like, you're fucking stupid. He doesn't need it. He could use it, sure, if you want to play him that way. He doesn't need it. It's like, no, he needs it.
Because he is not that type of character.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I give up. You're just stupid.
For some reason, I equated it to, you're at a fancy restaurant. You have a knife, a fork, and a spoon. It's like, yeah, I need a fucking spork. You don't need a fucking spork.
It'll help, sure.
A salad fork, too.
And then
but like, you have everything in your kit that's designed for dinner. You have a spoon and a fork, it doesn't matter what, and you have a knife for like tough shit. Like, but you're arguing, I need a spork. It's like, you have a fork and a spoon. You want, why? Because it makes more sense. I'm used to using this. I want this, like that. Your reasoning sucks shit. You're equipped with what you have, and you can deal better shit with it.
It's just more convenience. Simple as that.
What the fuck?
But I've seen videos. There's a very good extensive guide from like professional, like top dog, like ranked number 1 players on each of these characters.
Yeah.
A one that I saw recently was for Zenyatta, and the top ranked Zenyatta player was like, yeah, you're not, if you see like weak characters in front of you, keep your fucking orb on that Genji, cause he's gonna attack the other supports. It is not your job to fucking, like if you see 3 characters that are critical health, you're not going to be able to save them. And that's okay, because that is not your job. You're not supposed to heal the team
I think
to up to full health.
Almost like every fucking guide I've ever looked up for any character is do your fucking job.
Yeah.
You're not designed for this.
Do what you're meant to do, yeah.
Yeah. Like Ana, she's meant to heal and she's meant to do massive healing. It's like, okay. Mercy, she's there to heal and damage boost. Like, okay. If for some reason you have, as Ana, you have like gold fucking damage, fucking somebody's fucking up. It's not your job to have that. Clearly they're fucking up, but you still need to do your job and heal the goddamn team.
Yeah.
You do your job, everybody will eventually catch up to you. It's like, okay, I'm not dealing as much damage, I need to improve.
Because like in the perfect scenario, the Genji's doing his job by going to the back line and killing the supports, which means he's gonna be in the back line. He's gonna get focused. He's gonna need that Zen Orb. But there's also a team fight going, which means someone else has to heal the team, which would be your Mercy or your Ana or your Lucio. So if everyone's doing the job, Zenny is healing the fucking flanker and not the tanks in front of you because he's not supposed to. It's like everyone's doing their roles as they should be and not fucking it up.
Even in your scenario, it works perfectly because if Zenny's in the back for your Zenar and there's a team fight, Genji's going off to the side, getting the healers, you're in the back lines, discording the enemy that your team should be fucking focusing on. It's like fucking Diva has my discord, everybody focus her. Like, they go from 1 to 1. Instead of just like, shit, I'm fucking right. I'm just gonna swing my hammer.
Yeah, the one thing that I just, like, I don't even know why you play support. One of them was, like, talking about how whenever it's hard to hear because in the middle of the team fight, he's always with the team. And, like, with all the shit going on, he can't hear it. And everyone just replied to him, like, you're stupid.
Why are you in the fight?
Why are you in the fight with the team? You're a support. You stay behind the fucking team. You're even as a Zenyatta, you stay behind the fucking team. Only as Symmetra do you actually go with the team. As any of the other supports, you stay behind the fucking team.
Unless you're Battle Mercy working for a res.
Even then.
Even then,
you kind of like sneak by.
Yeah, I've done that to where it's like I'm fucking 80%. I just need the fucking team wiped out. I just pick. All right, res is like everybody's like, yeah, Battle Mercy for the win. It's like there was only a small amount of times. But like, not fucking 95% of the fucking time, you're behind everybody.
Yeah, as a support, you need to have the whole team
except for maybe
in
Lucio.
your vision.
Except for Lucio, he needs to be with everybody.
Yeah, he needs to be. He's the only one that needs to be with the team as
Symmetra doesn't count as a fucking support.
She is a support, and so is Sombra technically.
Yeah,
but
for some reason, Symmetra, I qualify her as a fucking offensive character. She locks onto you. You're kind of.
I would categorize her more as a defensive character.
I say defense for her.
Yeah. I would categorize her as a defense character and Sombra as a support character. Because she can actually heal the team with her health.
But I'm pretty sure Blizzard does that for a reason, just to fuck with people.
No, they do it for a reason. But
No. That's what I mean. Like, in my mind, like, Zenyatta's an offensive, but he's in support character. He's in support category because of healing. Sombra's an offensive because, like, maybe you're fucking Uzi and she looks gangster, but, like, what does she really do? She hacks health packs that everybody should fucking get if the support can't get to you. And at the same time, she goes behind everybody. She fucks with people. It's like, that's kind of what a support should probably do if it's in her class.
Support and flanker, though, so she's kind of a good role.
That's why I was like, I can kind of understand that.
Here's a final note that we'll end on before we end this.
Good, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, seriously,
we're going to go for them Korean barbecue. I saw an interesting fan theory of why Sombra sucks.
Is it because she's Latina?
No, shut up. It's because...
her dance is cute as shit.
When you're playing her left hand is hacking, her right hand is holding the gun. When you see her any other time, her right hand is hacking, and her left hand is holding the gun.
Ambidextrous.
No, she is left-handed. She is officially left-handed, which is why in every promotional thing that you ever see her in all her intros, and all the shit that she does, she's always hacking with her right hand, and she always has her gun in her left hand. Except when you play her, that shit is switched.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason, which probably makes, because, like, they don't want to confuse people with...
Clearly, like, she's just hacking your vision.
Whatever. But I saw a funny theory as to why she sucks. Is like, oh, this is why she sucks. She's not right-handed. No, why would she hold the gun in her non-dominant hand? It's like, no wonder she can't fucking aim. No wonder the bloom is so massive.
God, shut the fuck up. All right.
On that, let's just end it.
That's about all the time we have.
Okay. This is Smokey. And he is.
So Jared, I'm fucking hungry.
And he is.
Rubber Ducky, and I'm also hungry.
Alright, laters.
Peace
out.